Casey and JoJo. Way that I stay on my podcast. I've been on ESPN all day. Only break that I take is to dodge cash.
What's going on, everybody? We are back. Headphones and Highlights, episode 23 with a new twist. Thanks to the scene. We got Peter live on Twitch. So
Live.
Follow, subscribe to the Twitch. We're gonna try this out. We're gonna see if we can keep growing this brand. Yo, Asim, send this link to the boys. You know what I mean? I think the boys might be interested in this, especially.
I just sent it right now.
Perfect. Especially after it's unfortunate. We're looking like a Sixers loss right now, but we'll see. Tell you guys, man, if there's a team I don't like more than the Lakers, which there isn't, it's the Knicks. It goes the Lakers and then the Knicks, my worst enemies. I can't stand both teams. And crazy or not, you guys hear it later. I'm actually I'm rooting for the Lakers. So,
Oh, we know. We know why.
Yeah, we'll get there. Trust me. But hey, how's y'all day going? How's going?
Doing good. We're doing good. Doing good today. Worked a little bit. You know, I'm currently training somebody, so it's not. I don't have that much of a workload, luckily, on me.
That's what's up, man. I mean, you've been there for almost 20 years. You might as well start training people.
I said 20 years.
20 is crazy. It hasn't been that long.
Exaggeration. How about you, Asim? How's your day going?
It was good. Yeah, I got to watch my son do soccer. Today was a soccer day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, work is it's work. And getting everything ready so I can go to Georgia. That's where I'll be for the summer.
Now, are you gonna catch a Atlanta Braves game or like?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it all goes. So if I get the chance, I'm a definitely go.
Okay. Well, look, guys, let's kick it off. We got a phenomenal UFC card this week. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll give it the title phenomenal. We got 5 really good fights in the main card. We got another good prelim main event, in my opinion, anyways, with some big names on the prelims. I won't actually not big names, but you know what I mean. They're names that have been around, if you know what I mean. They've tested the test of time in the UFC. You got Jim Miller and Jared Gordon. I think Jim Miller is one of the longest tenured UFC fighters in the company at the moment.
He's up there, yeah, with that.
Austin in there. He's also been there for a long time. So Roman Kopylov in the early prelims. So we got our first commenter. It is three men, two cabron. That boy Christy Fell. You'll get there, man. We'll get there. Don't worry. Yes, I'm rooting for the Lakers to win. But look, guys, let's start it off with last week. We have. Who was it? It was
Prates.
Carlos Prates finishing JDM, Jack Della Maddalena. TKO victory for him. A dominant victory at that. What do you guys think? Peter, let's start with you.
So I didn't get to watch it live, obviously, because since the show was in Australia and I was working at the time, so I wasn't able to catch it live, but I was able to catch the highlight of it. And man, what can you say other than Carlos Prates moved himself closer towards a title shot with that performance? It was a dominant performance. He even said it himself that JDM had nothing for him, that he just kept his hands down because as soon as he felt JDM's power, he knew he wasn't going to put him out, which is crazy. Like just a crazy thing for an opponent to say about you. And he just was showing off the whole time, and he kept saying that he was gonna get that finish because he wanted the $100,000 bonus. He was like, I'm not gonna sit here and just like get a decision win. I'm going for the finish. Good for him to do that, obviously, because it helps put you in good contention for a next title shot. Obviously, Islam's next opponent hasn't been announced. We all pretty much kind of think that it's gonna be Gary. Especially with Gary having to win over Prates. So
Yep.
But again, you're making a discussion now. You're gonna have people want to talk because if for some reason, if Ian Gary is injured or even if Islam Makhachev is injured, you already know Carlos is gonna step right into that fight, and he's gonna be the first one that they think about for that, and they offer him a title shot or interim title shot. Standout performance by him. He looked incredible in that fight. He looked like everything was just hurting JDM. He had JDM screaming in the cage from the leg kicks. He was just he dropped him like 4 or 5 times in the fight. It was crazy. Like, I'm not trying to say that JDM was like a world beater or anything like that. Obviously, like he wasn't like the greatest fighter in the world, but to have somebody make JDM look like that, I've never seen that before. It just looked like they don't belong in each other's they don't belong in the same discussion. And JDM was a former champion, so very impressive by Carlos Prates.
I think that goes into the evolution of the sport. You know, the younger they are, the more skilled that they are, and it's just the unforgivingness of MMA. You know, you either adapt or you get left behind. And a lot of these people that've been around for a little bit of time, they're starting to get left behind. We're starting to see that with City Kickboxing is where, you know, JDM comes from. And unfortunately, you know, their City Kickboxing is that team outside of maybe like 2 people that are they're beginning to get left behind. So shout out to Carlos Prates. Asim, what did you think of the fight?
Well, Carlos, you were right. I'm glad I switched to Prates.
Something about that curse, right? When you're the welterweight champion and you lose that belt, you're on a losing streak, and
that is crazy. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he said that.
I broke it.
And he said that the man's just had too much power, and everything was just he was throwing was clean, just effortless. Yeah, just domination. That's no other way to say it. He got work.
Badly.
Yeah, JDM got work. So,
you know, I'll say this: to me, it looked like Islam Makhachev took a piece of JDM with him that fight. And JDM just did not look the same anymore. He still had that lost look that he had when he fought Islam Makhachev in the cage, where, you know, he just didn't know what hit him. He didn't know what happened to him. And the same thing here. He wasn't sure what to do. He thought it was a leg kick and it was the jab. He thought it was the jab. It would be the leg kick. Like, he just looked completely lost. Like Peter said, he got dropped 4 times.
Just the mental game, the mental aspect of it.
And you're going up against a savage, you know, the way Carlos Prates looks, I mean, kind of intimidates some people, you know, the tattoos all over, just the I don't give a fuck attitude, telling him that, you know, after this fight, I'm going to smoke a nice cigarette and I'm going to brag about it. It gets the people. So shout out Carlos Prates. And alluding to what Peter said as well, Islam Makhachev and Ian Gary is probably the next fight. I definitely agree with that take, just because Ian Gary, outside of his one loss to Shavkat Rakhmonov, he's been looking phenomenal in there. And even that fight against Shavkat Rakhmonov, there's an argument to say that Ian Gary won. I mean, like, yes, on paper, Shavkat won, but Shavkat has not been back since that fight. Nope. Ian Gary picked up that fight on short notice, and he gave him everything he had. And he took everything from Shavkat. Like, Shavkat doesn't even look close to coming back ever since that fight, which happened a couple years ago now. So it speaks a lot to who Ian Gary is as a person. And I would even go out to say that if Ian Gary had a full training camp, he would have finished Shavkat Rakhmonov in that fight. So I just wanted to shout that one out. But yeah, I want to bring it up because we had a couple of veterans here who ended up walking out with defeats. It's looking like that. Like I said, that younger age here is creeping up on these guys. Benil Dariush getting finished once again by Keelan Saukid. Tim Elliott losing a decision to Steve Ersteg. Tai Tuivasa losing a decision here to Louis Southern.
Yeah, it's time for him to go. It's like his 7th loss in a row.
How you go through 7 losses?
It's time to go, brother.
It's still end up in the UFC. That's crazy.
It's time to go, brother. It's time to hang him up.
Oh man,
It's time to hang him up, brother. It's over.
7 losses is wild.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's time for some of these guys to go. Like, the new breed is coming in. Let's start getting rid of some people, like you said. I'm gonna look through the card real quick to see Gerald Mearshart, yeah, gone. Get him out, cut him. Junior Tafa, he won, so you could keep him. Matter of fact, cut him too, because even if he won, we don't care about him. Tai Tuivasa, 7 losses in a row. Goodbye.
Oh gosh.
Shamil Gaziev, you got one more shot, and then you're out of here.
But before you go, yeah, I think I heard about the Tai Tuivasa one, where I was looking into that, and
his last win was to Derek Lewis back in like 2022.
Yeah, I was hearing that like the only reason why he's still in the UFC is just because, just Australia and
listen, brother.
And just,
hang him up. It's over.
It's over. Being the heavyweight and being in Australia, the connections and the ties.
The new person could be JDM now. JDM could be the new punching bag,
How old is this man?
He's not that old. He's only like 34, 33, something like that. But he's just come on, man. It's too many losses now.
Yeah, I saw he was just like depressed after that.
No. Tim Elliott, another one. Just take him out. Another one that just gotta go. And then
he's been around for a while too, since that Ultimate Fighter.
But Neil, like, why? He just got finished really bad. Just retire at this point. You want brain damage, bro? Like, I don't know. It's time for some of these people to go. I get it. Like, you want to give like the rub to some of the younger guys and stuff, but there's only so much you can do to these young names when you keep getting finished. Like what is Louis Sutherland gaining from a decision win of Tai Tuivasa? Like, come on, man. Like,
just the name on your resume.
That's it. But it doesn't even mean anything, because if you look at it, you're like, well, he lost 6 fights before this, so like he wasn't even the same guy anyways. So it's like, just get rid of these people, Like, I get it, respect to Tai for having a okay career. He never got to the big, the big thing, but come on now. Like, it's too much. My bad. This is his 6th loss in a row. He lost it. His last win was in 2022 to Derek Lewis. He lost to Cyril Gane in 22, lost to Sergey Pavlovich in 22, lost to Volkov in 23, lost to Tybura Rosenstrike in 24, lost to Teixeira. No, this is his 7th one. Yeah, his 7th loss in a row. Come on, bro. Dana, stop it. Get rid of these people. Do better.
Yep. So before we move on to UFC, what is the 328? I just want to announce to you boys. I know you guys were watching, but unfortunately, the 76ers have lost.
I just checked my phone. That's why
they have lost.
Yeah.
Very disappointing for all my
2 in a row. Valiant effort without Embiid.
Without Embiid, the Knicks without Mitchell Robinson. Just what can you do? What can you do? But look, we'll get to that. We'll tackle that topic next. We got the main event, Khamzat Chimaev, the Boars himself, versus the trash talker, Sean Strickland. Let's start off there, guys. The scene. This time you can go first, man. Tell us what you think and what your prediction is.
My prediction is a win by Khamzat. Yeah, there's nothing more I can say about it. The last fight Strickland did, as far as seeing him fight now, he talks a lot of talk, but he seems to be able to back up some of the talk he's been making as of recent. So he's letting the gloves do the talking at the end of the day. But when I see Khamzat, Khamzat is just like domination in mostly all of his fights. But I don't have they fought before? I don't know.
No.
So they never fought before.
Trained with each other apparently, but
okay,
never really fought.
I just know the bag of Khamzat is pretty strong, especially with like grappling and
Pretty strong is an understatement. He
So-
mauls people, bro. Takes them down and whoops their ass. Like,
yeah. The only
I-
thing I see Strickland possibly doing is getting like a just a lucky KO or something out of nowhere. But I know Strickland is gonna play it like smart, I guess. But we'll see. But I don't know. Khamzat he's just like when he has a game plan and goes forward with it, it's just I don't see any kind of counters being made.
So I'll ask you this, Asim. Over or under Khamzat Chimaev first takedown under 5 seconds.
Under 5 seconds is crazy. I will probably go over. I'll
Eater.
probably go over.
Yes.
Let me hear it, man. Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland. Give me your thoughts and then give me your prediction.
So this is a interesting fight, not only because it was pretty much just set up to happen as soon as Strickland beat Fluffy, because of Strickland's trash talk and everything, and Khamzat also having that trash talk. But I think also because you're kind of like, who else is there to fight for Khamzat other than Evloev? But I think that there's a conflict of interest there. I believe. I think Khamzat and him are boys, and that's why they won't fight each other. I have no clue. Like, I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know. It's a weird situation. But as soon as Strickland won, I knew that was gonna happen. All right. So, just being honest here, I feel like Khamzat is very, very mad in this matchup. He is very pissed. He does not like Strickland. Strickland's been talking a lot of shit, a lot of trash. And I feel like all this stuff is really getting to Khamzat, and he is like, he's the most emotional I feel like we've ever seen him. Now, when I say that, I could see this dude being like, I'm going to shoot a takedown 2 seconds into this fight and try to get him down. I could see that. But I feel like how mad this dude is, I feel like he's going to try to strike with him like the whole first round for some reason.
No.
I don't know if that's a good idea because Strickland does have that Philly shell. The power is not really there for him like that unless he catches you like off beat, kind of like how he did to Izzy. Like Izzy didn't basically see it coming because he underestimated him. But I do think that stand-up, I think it's fair to say that Strickland has the better stand-up there. Khamzat's wrestling is miles and miles and miles ahead. But again, it's just this man's anger is bad. Like they hate each other. And Khamzat, I've never seen him like this. And sometimes being this emotional isn't good for a fight. But I'm going to be real. The man is undefeated. I'm not picking against this guy. I can't pick against him. Especially not Strickland, who I've seen him kind of like what can I say? I don't want to say gave up before, but I don't know. He struggles with the takedowns, and I feel like if you struggled against DDP with the takedowns, Khamzat's going to take you on a ride, and you're going to get finished. I don't know what he's going to do. Either pound his face in with some elbows and punches, choke him out. I have no clue. Khamzat's ground game is really good. But my official prediction, I'm going to go Khamzat to win. I'm going to go by finish. I'm going to say, let's go second round. I'm going to go second round submission.
Second round submission. I got a question. Do you think that this is similar-esque to the Conor McGregor?
No.
And okay.
I already know where you were going at.
Well, I know that's crazy, but like I know Strickland's not as crazy, but as
Connor,
far as getting them
Connor
mad,
literally told Khabib, you're married. What did he say? He said you're married to a bag, because in their religion the woman wears like a certain type of headdress.
That's wild,
and stuff.
Bro.
That's what Connor said to him.
Connor is
he told Khabib. He told Khabib, mind you, this is after they fought. He told Khabib that Habib's dad is like rolling in his grave in disappointment because
I
of
remember
everything that Habib has done. Bro, this beef is another level.
Yeah.
Hamza and Strickland, it is rough. They're getting, they're saying some stuff to each other. Sean Strickland obviously being as patriotic as he is, and being a fan of the Second Amendment or whatever. Him being like, yeah, he's gonna shoot and stuff. He's gonna have a gun, whatever. And then Hamza just out here saying always like, I'm smash you, brother, smash you. I'm gonna kill him. All this, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's trash talk. Hamza has been beefing with a lot of people, and then at the end of the fight, after he fucks him up, he goes and shakes their hand. So I could see that being again. Conor and Habib, different level, bro. That's different level.
Yeah,
so we got a commentator right here. You know what I mean? The boy Yamins.
Yes, sir.
AP. He says, I think it's on par for Conor and Habib. Sean says some crazy stuff.
He has been saying wild stuff.
He has, but like I said, it's just I feel like Conor's trash talk was another level, bro.
I mean, Conor actually threw a whole dolly at a bus, assaulted
got arrested for it too.
His camp.
Got arrested for it, called out his manager for being a terrorist because he got arrested in the 9/11 thing. Then he like talked about the dude's son. Like that's really like, I feel like that's on another level. This one is like, it is personal, but I would even put John Jones and DC above this one. John Jones and DC, they really hate each other.
That's like
really hate each other.
It's like two unks, like
two
brothers just going at it. That's how I see it. I know they hate each other, but it's like,
you bugging.
I don't know. It's the way that they come together and just
Conor Habib is one.
At each other.
Conor Habib is one. To me, John Jones and DC is two because the hate they had at each other. Bro, like, you need to see that video of John Jones and DC in front of each other and them talking to each other and just being like, I will absolutely he literally told him to his face, I will absolutely murder you.
And he's like, yeah, okay, John.
Murder you.
DC's like, okay, John. Sure you will. Sure you will, John.
Yeah, they hate each other.
Oh yeah, especially when they thought the camera was off, and he was like, "You there, pussy?
Hey, pussy, you still there?"
You gotta see them. They just came together again too.
AP commented for us again. He says, "Yeah, Conor is next level, but this is like at the same level type of beef as Usman and Kobe." And Kobe was
Kobe.
Oh my God, yeah. That's definitely like that. Usman said, I mean, Kobe said that Usman's dad was like burning in hell or something like that.
Yeah.
That was rough too. Yeah, I agree with AP. This is definitely at that level.
So maybe Hamza will break Strickland's jaw and everything will come full circle.
Oof.
Guys, I agree with both of you guys, by the way. I definitely think Hamza will win this fight. He's a minus 575 favorite for a reason. The way I see this one going, honestly, I definitely think he's going to shoot right away. I think Strickland will defend the first takedown. He might get taken down and survive the round, but he might. I could see him defending the first takedown, and then from there on out, it's just going to be Hamzat's world, and he's going to have his way with him. And Hamzat's going to show his power in a different level. He's going to win via a neck crank, kind of like how Habib won. And he's not going to let go of the neck crank right away. So
I can see that.
Yeah, I actually have a first round submission by Hamzat Chimaev. And I think this will be Sean Strickland's last title shot.
Oh, jeez.
I agree.
Moving on, though, we got the co-main event for the first time, defending his newly crowned flyweight title, Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira. Guys,
yes, sir.
Joshua Van's first title defense, and he's the underdog. What do we think?
Yeah, I understand why. I think it's because what Taira did to Brandon Moreno, where he was able to just, out grapple Moreno, and Moreno's a black belt, and he, obviously we've seen in his fight against Davis and Figueiredo, his ground game being really good. Obviously, being able to beat Figueiredo with a submission at one point.
Yep.
But I think that's the reason why you see this. Van obviously did win the belt, but it is a controversial win because Pantoja was the champion at the time, and Pantoja, he dislocated his arm from when Van caught a kick, and Pantoja went to post, and the elbow dislocated and everything. So I think that's the reason why a lot of people are seeing this fight and not really trying to give it to Joshua Van. Is he a competent fighter? He is. The dude has he has knockout power. That scrap that he had with Brandon Royval was like a fight of the year contender. It was really, really good, especially that third round. They were throwing hands at each other, and he dropped them towards the end of that round, almost finished them. Dude's got hands. He's got heavy, heavy, heavy hands. I knew he was going to be a problem in this division once I heard about him. In this fight, I do like Tyra's ground game, but I don't know why I keep leaning towards Van. I don't know why. I feel like his ground game is not even that good compared to Tyra's. I feel like he could get out grappled, but something is pulling me Van's way. I don't know what it is. I'm going to ride with Van. I'm going to go. It's got to be early. I'm going to go first round finish, first round TKO. It's got to be early.
They said this card about to end quick. I'll get the quickest card of the.
I know all you East Coasters right now are not complaining.
Nope.
Doesn't matter to me. A scene.
This man.
Yeah,
it was nice when I was in Alaska. It'd be like, oh, let's watch some UFC, and it'd be what time usually start?
7 o'clock.
7. So it was a 4-hour difference. So yeah, like 3 in the afternoon, and then right when it's all done, it's like 8 o'clock, and we're like, oh, what we got? what we doing? What we doing now?
Young, the night is young.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think I've seen either one fight.
Right. If you had to,
if I had to pick,
both only have one loss too. So
no, it says Van has 2 losses.
Oh yeah, he does. Oh my bad.
So, I'll go with is it Tyra? Tyra, yeah. I'll go with Tatsuro Tyra.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll go with Tatsuro. I'll just go with the odds.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Just put that bet in through.
He said put it in. Oh yeah, I gotta start like recapping all the UFC bets that I'm done. Like what the count is. And then one of these days it'll all hit.
So, Peter, I'm actually going the other route with you. I'm agreeing with Asim here with Tatsuro Taira. I think he's going to win via a second round or third round submission. Reason being, so Joshua Van got the title shot because of a war that he had with Brandon Royval, and it was a great fight. Don't get me wrong. But I also think that he, in a way, lucked out there because of just the accidental arm break from Alexander Pantoja. First of all, I want to say that I wish that they would have never made this fight. And I get it. Joshua Van wants to defend the title. He wants to get that championship payday. He thinks that he can win this fight and then, go on to just defend it against Alexander Pantoja when he comes back. I just think we've seen this happen so many times, Holly Holmes after she beat Ronda Rousey and then she gets strangled and, loses the belt right away. I have that same eerie feeling right now where Joshua Van and it's no shot to Holly Holmes because she actually knocked out Ronda Rousey. Joshua Van, on the other hand, this would be actually more comparable to when Vitor Belfort won the belt because of the accidental eye poke and forget his name, not being able to continue. But I have a bad feeling about this. He's really young as well. Tatsuro Taira is experienced. I love it when a fighter like Tatsuro Taira has the reach advantage, has the leg reach advantage, and it's a pretty substantial reach advantage. 70 inches to 65 inches. He can keep him at bay, and then when he gets in close, he can use his grappling as an advantage here. So it's something that I'm interested to see on how Joshua Van works with. If the power has to come in, I will give the power advantage to Joshua Van. But at the same time, they're flyweights. So I don't think power is going to be that big of a difference. Neither of these guys have Davison Figueiredo level knockouts, in my opinion. So I'm gonna ride with the favorite here, but I'm gonna go Tatsuro Taira via a submission victory. And then, guys, the fight again, like I said, it's pretty good. We have quite a bevy of names here. We'll go here, and know me and Peter are gonna root for the countrymen right here. The brother at home, Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Alexander Volkov. Peter, you can start it off here, man. What do you think?
This is an interesting fight, obviously, because Waldo is coming off of a few nice wins. So obviously this is a number one contender fight for him. For Volkov, I would say so too, because he's also coming off of a win too, but he doesn't have like as big as a winning streak as Acosta. It's a big man. It's a 6'7" or 6'8" man. Waldo's not a small guy though. He is 6'4". That performance against Derek Lewis, it doesn't give me anything though, because it just looked like Derek Lewis didn't even want to be in there. So, and then Volkov, I can't even remember his last performance. So I'd have to try to remember who the heck he fought against. Let me see. He fought last
Almeida, Jelton Almeida.
Oh yeah. And that was a bad fight. Yeah.
And before that, it was Cyril Gahn.
That split decision, which I think he won, funny enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Acosta. Obviously, I'm going to ride with him. Obviously, he's the countryman wearing the DR hat. I do like his fighting style. It's just Volkov's a big man. Like, he's 6'8". Like, suppose he's listed 6'7", but I think he's 6'8". He's a huge dude. Pause.
Reach.
And, yeah, 80-inch reach. But
I remember this guy.
But yeah, that's the one Derek Lewis he beat.
Oh yeah, and his mouthpiece came out. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
he was losing that whole
at
fight.
the last
He beat
second
him in
too. I remember this fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Acosta, Waldo to win. Does he get the finish? I don't think so. I'm gonna go by decision. I think Waldo gets it done by decision. I think his crisp boxing is gonna be able to work wonders for him. He's just got to try to get around that reach. It's only a 2-inch reach advantage, so it's not like crazy. You would think it'd be much higher with, considering this dude being 6'7", but it's only a 2-inch reach advantage. So I think he can make his way around this. So I'm pulling for him, but I also do think that he could win, but no knockout, just decision.
Hey, think about how crazy.
No knockout.
He's 6'7", 6'8" with an 80-inch reach, and John Jones was like 6'3", 6'4" with an 84.5.
Nah, John is definitely like 6'5". He's massive. He's a big dude. 84-inch reach too. Arms are just
84.5.
84.5. Man's arms are just like massive.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. It says here he's 6'4", like I said. So
yeah, but I feel like him and Poatan, I feel like they lie about their height. They both are listed as 6'4". I think they're much bigger, because Izzy's listed as 6'3" or 6'4" as well. And you look at him against other people, and you're like, nah, he ain't that tall.
We got AP chiming in again. He joins us with the Waldo by KO, Asim Bucket.
Oh man.
I'm definitely gonna be betting.
I apologize to all my Dominicanos, but I think Volkov is gonna win this.
There you go. And
I seen from seeing both. Acosta, he does look good. When he was fighting from the last fight I saw with Derek Lewis, that was pretty decisive. And from what I remember of Volkov, like he didn't look bad when he was fighting either. So I think he can hold up to. Yeah, I think he can hold up to it. And you said he split with. Well, it was a split decision with Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you said
But he
could've-
pretty much won. Even Dana said it. Dana's like, you won that fight, man.
So yeah, I think it might swing this way. And I think it might be probably, well, it wouldn't even be his toughest fight because Cyril Gane is a pretty tough fighter as well. So he can go toe to toe with like the top fighters. Yeah, I think he can I think he'll get the W.
Asim.
What for the Drago and the Rocky movie? I mean, when you look at the Rocky movie, what gets quoted? If he dies, he dies.
He dies.
That's what gets quoted the most, not Adrian.
Yo, Adrian!
All right, guys. So I agree. I'm gonna go with Waldo Cortez Acosta. I'm not agreeing with you, Asim.
Oh my god.
Para mi gente, ya saben. Anyways, guys, another good fight here. Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley. Sean Brady is the favorite, or -170 to a +140 Joaquin Buckley. This is going to be a really good fight, in my opinion. Is the power and striking advantage that we assume Joaquin have here going to be enough to stop the grappling advantage, which, in my opinion, is a very big grappling advantage here by Sean Brady. Is that going to be enough? Who has the edge here? I'll start off with this one. So Joaquin Buckley has a 76-inch reach to a 72-inch reach, but we saw what happened with him and Usman, where Usman was able to take him down a bunch, kind of control him for periods of time throughout that fight, and just kind of, coast his way to a win. Unless Buckley's really been working on his grappling, I don't think it's enough. I think Sean Brady's going to go in there personally. He's going to have his way with him, and I'm going to go with a second round submission victory. I'm going to say via rear naked choke as well. I agree with you, AP. Brady with the win. Philly guy with a win here. Asim, start off with you this time, brother. What you thinking?
Yeah, I'll go with I'll go with Brady, Sean Brady. I gotta look at the tapes and see both fighters. I'm like vaguely remembering which one, Buckley fight with Usman, because wasn't that like when he had like a hiatus for a while?
Usman did, yeah.
Yeah, and he came back. So yeah, I don't think I've seen enough of Buckley to make this decision, or enough of Sean Brady. So I'll stick with Sean Brady for now, and then I'll come back with the final decision
all right.
next week.
Peter?
Another interesting fight from both of these gentlemen. That boy Joaquin Buckley got some ears on him, bro. What the heck? Look like Dumbo about to fly away and shit.
No, Peter.
Crazy.
Stop it, Peter.
This shit is crazy. Them things is
do you not see this? You talk about this man, and you not see what he looked like.
What am I supposed to do? Lie? The boy got some ears on him. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Bro, he about to come to your house.
Come through. Anyways, both of these guys very similar in a lot of things. With the height, the reach is not. Buckley having the 4-inch reach advantage, but a man does not use it. I feel like he does not use it. It's like Lo said. I think Lo laid it out perfectly here. It's kind of like a what if for both of these guys. Does Joaquin Buckley have enough power to put Sean Brady's lights out? Does he have the same type of power as a Michael Morales and stuff? Or does Sean Brady have enough grappling to be able to dominate Joaquin Buckley and submit him or grind out a decision? in my opinion, for those two scenarios, I lean towards more of Sean Brady. I think that Sean Brady's style, where he is just going to try to outgrind you, I think it's just much better. I don't think Joaquin Buckley has a gas tank at all, and I just don't see him. I don't see him going far in this fight, unfortunately. He lost to Usman, who was a little older in the tooth, so I don't see him beating Brady. I think this is Brady's chance to try to get back into the win column and try to make his way to try to get another crack at a number one contender fight. So I'm gonna go Sean Brady. Do I go decision or do I go finish? I'm gonna go decision for this one. I think Brady's gonna be able to get a 30-27, maybe even a 30-26 if he's able to grind out a good decision. Dominant win, though. It's going to be a dominant win.
Understood. I agree. And then the last fight of the main card here, we got, and I'm gonna still call him. I'm sorry, you can hate me for this, man, but it's Bobby King Green. Still Bobby Green to me, man.
Nah.
But that man King Green right here.
He said nah.
Yeah, he's Bobby, bro. Bobby Green. King is your nickname. I respect you changing it.
We got the unk off right here.
This is an unk off.
Two veterans of the sport. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is this not Jeremy Stevens' return to the UFC?
No, he came back before.
Gosh,
he did. He did.
It has three losses in a row.
So with that said, guys, this is a fun fight to start the card off here. It's a toss-up fight in my opinion. Both of these guys are kind of older. I wouldn't even say they belong the title of gatekeeper. They're just fun, savvy vets that like to bang.
They just love what they do.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with King Green here. I think Bobby Green is gonna get this win here, and I think he's gonna win via, I'll say, knockout. I'll give him the knockout win.
It's the who's gonna hang up the gloves first type of fight.
Yeah.
Whose gloves getting hung? Wait, no, they love it.
Neither of these guys hanging the gloves up. They're gonna fight forever.
All right. Yeah, I'll go with King Green. Since he won the last two fights, and Jeremy Stevens has lost 3 in a row.
They're spaced out though because he did
20,
KFC.
21, 25. Oh, okay. So I mean, has he changed camps or something? Or
no, he went to BKFC. He did bare knuckle. He's a champion out there in bare knuckle.
Lord.
He's a beast out there in bare knuckle. But MMA, he just
too technical.
Peter, who you got?
So I'm gonna acknowledge my tribal chief Roman Reigns, and I'm also gonna acknowledge King Green because that's his legal name, just like Metal World Peace and Chad Ochocinco. We acknowledge the courts around here, but
respect on his name.
Yep. These are two journeymen. Like, it's literally no other way around it. Two journeymen. Jeremy Stevens is 28 wins, 20 losses. And then King Green with 34 wins, 17 losses, 1 draw, 1 no contest. This man has seen every single outcome except for a disqualification, which that's a loss anyways, but he's seen everything. I find it funny how they have Green's weight at 158 pounds. I find that so funny because that's not even in any weight class. But yeah, this is a journeyman fight. So I'm going to tell everybody right now, whoever is betting on these fights.
Oh boy.
Bet a finish. This fight is not going to a decision. I was gonna say under the 1.5, but I don't know. It might go a little further. So just bet the finish. I think somebody's definitely gonna finish here tonight. Not tonight, sorry, that night. If I had to pick, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's Jeremy Stevens. For some reason, I get it. King Green is long in the tooth, and he has been. We've seen him get knocked out before, and Jeremy Stevens does have some heavy hands. But for some reason, this dude just cannot figure it out in MMA. I don't know if it's because of the gloves. I don't know if it's because of the threat of takedowns, kicks. I don't know what it is. In BKFC, I think it would have been a different fight. I would pick Jeremy Stephens, but the fact that it's MMA, we're talking about the UFC. I think King Green's going to be able to get it done. He's able to get some leg kicks around, and he makes it dirty, try to threaten with some submissions and try to wrestle and stuff. So I think that all that's going to count, and I think that Green's going to be able to get it done. I'm going to go by a 3rd round finish. I think that he's going to be able to gas Stephens out and just grind out some type of finish, but I just don't think that I don't think it's going to go past the 3rd. Obviously.
Hell yeah.
AP says Stephens is crumbs.
I agree with AP. I definitely agree with AP. Stephens is basura. So guys, that's the UFC portion. UFC 328. The prelims are fun, but I think it's sort of predictable. I can never say his name with Abeta Gutierrez. Either a finish or a decision, but he's a minus 1100 for a reason here.
He's a big man for that division. Monster. He's a big man.
Big man. Joel Alvarez versus Yaroslav Amosov.
Amosov he was a champion for Bellator, man. He is really, really, really good. This is UFC debut.
29-1.
This is about to be very interesting. I'm excited to see him. This is the guy that he took his Bellator championship to the war with Ukraine and Russia, and he was just there, because the Ukraine has all their people fighting the war, but he's really good. Wild. I'm excited to see him in the UFC. I think that he could be a problem for welterweight.
That's good. Before that, you got Grant Dawson versus Mateusz Rebecki. And then you got the savvy vets, Jim Miller versus Jared Gordon. This could be a retirement fight here for Jim Miller.
Nah, he ain't fight. He's not finishing yet. He gonna keep going.
Let's spin the wheel here, guys. Let's spin the wheels. Let's go over to the NBA.
Okay, all right.
Here. So the conclusion of the first round ended a couple days ago. And unfortunately, guys, the Boston Celtics were defeated. We blew a 3-1 lead to the Philadelphia 76ers. And all right, I'll tell you guys. So at first I was highly upset. Okay. Very upset with the Celtics, very upset with Joe Mazzulla. Just because I felt like this loss was a loss that went on coaching. Joel Embiid returned. Joel Embiid played a big factor here. He got a bigs in foul trouble very easily, quite a lot. And it was very, frustrating to see. And it turned out after the 7th game that, we got our players. They said that when Joel Embiid was announced, they didn't even talk about it. They just, okay, we're going to stick to the game plan, and that's that. And to me, Joe, he's such a great head coach that we've seen him make adjustments, that for him to just not look at Embiid and say, okay, guys, we have to adjust here, was mind-boggling to me. Again, we're a team that likes to live and die by the 3. This is now the 2nd year in a row where that failed us. We failed to adjust to a team who adjusted their game plan to guard the perimeter and adjust. They failed to adjust. We were missing open threes. We were missing shots that we normally would make in the regular season. Granted, Jason Tatum got hurt game 6, and unfortunately he had to miss out on game 7, which I'll get there. It's the only reason that I'm actually happy that we lost this the series ultimately. I was very frustrated with this loss just because it was just a failure to adjust. Kudos and shout outs to the Sixers for a tough series against us, pulling it out, getting their first game 7 victory against us, and giving us our first 3-1 defeat. We're now part of that 15-team group that has blown 3-1 leads. Jaylen Brown, start off there with you, man. Choked. You were an MVP candidate all year long, and when we needed you the most, you weren't there. And you go on your podcast and you say how this was your favorite year that you've played. And I get it. You're the guy. You get the MVP votes. You're going to be all NBA first team. I understand why this would be your favorite season over, when you won finals MVP and, conference finals MVP. because you were the guy. There was no Jason Tatum there to take any shine from you. And I get it. As a man, I understand, sometimes us men, we're prideful and we want that rub. We want that, shine, and we're not the sidekick. You want to be the Batman. And you showed out that you can be the Batman on a team. But now in the playoffs, when it matters the most, you disappeared on us. And that's what I'm questioning here is like, how can you be the Batman and in the biggest moments you disappeared? And that's why, and I know you guys have all heard me say it, I've always said, to me, Jason Tatum is the better player. Yes, he takes a lot of bad shots. He settles a lot for the three. But when it's crunch time, we've seen Jason Tatum take it to a different level, and that's what gives him the respect from us, the fans, and also the respect from his peers. We've seen him multiple times in Game 6s, multiple times in Game 7s, take his game to another level, set league records with, say, like a 51-point game in a Game 7 to close out a series. That was Jaylen Brown's moment to say, okay, this is my team. I'm going to put it on my back, and I'm going to do this. And what did we see him do? Brick after brick after brick after brick. It was over 3-4 minutes of basketball where not a single shot fell. Pritchard couldn't hit a shot. Derek White couldn't hit a shot. Jaylen Brown was missing wide open mid-range shots at that. It was like they put a lid on the basket and they said, you're not scoring anymore. And it's embarrassing. To me, that is quite frankly embarrassing. There's no excuse for that. Again, I will say I agree with some of the things that he said. Flopping has ruined the NBA, and it's something that's frustrating to see, especially with a team like OKC who flops quite a lot. I'll give Philly that they also have a pair of great floppers, and it's no shot to them. That's just how the game is played nowadays. Is you got to do what you got to do. And Kelly Oubre does a really good job of exaggerating contact, selling contact. Joel Embiid is another one. He's a great foul getter. He looks for the contact. He also does flop. Remember, nobody's going to dispute that he doesn't flop. I mean, it's what he does very, very well. And then they had killers. I mean, Tyrese Maxey turned into an absolute killer in the fourth quarter. While Jaylen Brown could not hit shots, Tyrese Maxey was abusing the screen, abusing his speed, and getting to the bucket. It could be a layup. It could be a switch layup, up and under. Like, he was hitting anything he wanted in that fourth quarter. And that goes to show the difference in mentality there. Like, he just turned into a killer. Paul George played a big role there. VJ Edgecombe, the young rookie. I've said how much I liked him this year. I think he's a very promising rookie. Going into next year, he's going to be a very promising second-year guy. And I think Philly's got a backcourt for the future right now with him and Maxey. Even Grimes, he played really, really well against us. So, just shout out Philly. Shout out Nick Nurse for coaching a really good job, out coaching Joe Mazzulla as a former championship level coach would do, and just out coaching another coach. So kudos to the Sixers. No excuses on my end from the Celtics fan. We're not going to be like a lot of these other fans who are going to give excuses on why we lost. We failed to adapt. We failed to figure it out. And like I said, people want to complain about flopping. It's a part of the game. Yes, Philadelphia flop. Yes, Kelly Oubre, Joel Embiid, they got away with a lot. They excessively sold contact, but that's the way the NBA is played nowadays. And it's on us to adapt. We either get with the program and start doing it until the rules change, or, we're just going to keep being frustrated with the referees. The only other thing that I do want to say is Jaylen Brown doesn't get the benefit of the doubt as some of these people. As he said, he pointed out on his Twitch stream, there were moments in there where he showed not Joel Embiid, Paul George would do the same move as he does. He will push off with his off arm, create a little bit of space, and he will take shots and they would be going in. When he would do that, he gets called on it. We see SGA, he does the same thing. He pushes off, he grabs people's off arm, he makes it seem like he's getting fouled all the time. It's something that I agree Jaylen Brown does not get the benefit of the doubt in that case. It's, for me, I understand where he's frustrated with this. I told AP, I think we talked about it in the group chat. I don't think he was taking shots at Joel Embiid outside of like, yes, he's tired of the flopping, but I think he's more taking shots at the referees like he has been all year because they don't give him the benefit of the doubt. And I said this in the group chat. I'll say it again. If they did give him the benefit of the doubt and they did call it like they did for like SGA, a Luka Doncic for all these Lakers fans that are out here, you know, who is one of the most fouled players in the league and gets to the line the most in the league this year. If you guys look, he's averaging the most free throws per game this year. Jaylen Brown would probably be averaging 30 plus points a game instead of 29 point something. It'd be probably like a 32, 33 points per game. And quite frankly, the NBA has an agenda that they have to meet, and they want to keep SGA looking like the MVP favorite. So they're not going to do that for somebody like a Jaylen Brown, who's just quite frankly too outspoken for the NBA. And somebody who's extremely smart. I will, I just don't think the NBA likes that. But, that's how I feel. That's my rant on it. That's what I got to say. Fuck the refs. I agree. I am always going to say that. I let you guys know, as I said in the chat before, I am rooting for Philadelphia to beat New York. I am rooting for the Lakers to beat the Thunder, which is crazy. You guys know I hate the Lakers with a burning passion. I dislike how much the Thunder get away with. It sounds like the Thunder can't do no wrong. They go in there playing dirty. They go in there trying to hurt people. They go in there baiting people, grabbing their off arms, selling contact, flopping. Sometimes you don't even see them get hit, and you see the exaggeration with the head getting pulled back. It's very frustrating to see. I'm tired of it, and I fucking hate that. I really fucking hate that team. Like, I do. I fucking hate it. Even Luka Doncic, and you guys know I hate the Lakers. If they gave Luka the benefit of the doubt as much as they did SGA, he would have averaged 40 points this year. He would have. And it's very frustrating to see SGA purposely grabbing the wrist when he's the one driving to make it look like he just got pulled or fouled. It's fucking annoying. They need to figure this the fuck out. Because I'm tired of seeing it. Sometimes I can't even watch the game anymore because I'm so fucking frustrated when I see them do this. It's obnoxious to me how we can see it as fans through a TV and they can't see it right in front of their fucking faces. It blows my fucking mind.
So get Adam Silver on the phone.
At this point, I'm convinced that he's okay with this. AP chimed in. He says the NBA execs don't fuck with the real. 100% they don't fuck with the real. And it's crazy to me, too, that Jaylen Brown's one of the realest players in the NBA, and people don't fuck with him. They don't fuck with him at all, which is crazy to me. It might just because he's a part of the Boston Celtics, and if he was somewhere else, they would really like him. But it's crazy to me because we've seen some of the realest players in the NBA just get hated on. AP says, watch how you talk on the Thunder. You might get a tech. Give me the tech too and send me out of here, then, buddy.
There goes our NBA sponsors. Say sayonara, DraftKings, and
hey, listen, DraftKings.
We ain't got it no more.
If there's one thing I'm gonna say, fuck y'all. If that's what's gonna take, I'm not gonna kiss y'all ass. Fuck the Thunder. Fuck SGA. What's that dirty ass motherfucker's name? I can't even think about it. That's how mad. Yeah, fuck Dort. Oh my! How many times we see him trip somebody when he's taking a three? I'm fucking, you know what? You guys take it away before I go on another long rant. Tell me what you guys think.
I mean, he wasn't I guess it wasn't a lot about the Celtics. I was waiting for the Celtics, a little bit more Celtics hate. But
look, the reason why I'm not upset, and I forgot to say this, the reason why I'm not as upset is because I took a night to think about it and reflect it here. If we would have won that game, okay, Jason Tatum was already hurt. If we would have won that game, in my opinion, I think Jason Tatum would have tried to come back sooner to play against New York to make a point and beat the team that he got hurt against last year. With us losing this game, it allows Jason Tatum to go into the offseason and fully recover, fully get healthy for next year. Mm-hmm. And that is why ultimately I'm okay with this, because in my opinion, he is more important to me than winning this series, winning this championship. He gives us longevity. He gives us more hope. And not having him there, say he would have gone in there, he would have gone to the team, gone in, and then he would have re-torn his Achilles, or he would have torn another ligament in his ankle. I would have been more devastated about that, because now that's back-to-back years that our star player has gotten hurt. So as a fan and somebody who really is a Jason Tatum fan, and don't get me wrong, I love Jaylen Brown. I'm a Jaylen Brown fan too. I'm happy that we lost, because now we can go into this offseason and be healthy. And that's what's ultimately more important to me, is health. You did what you wanted to do. You returned this season. You played at a high level. Unfortunately, you are still hurt, and I would hate it that you would come back, get hurt, and then now you're one of the what ifs of the NBA. I don't want to see you be a what if of the NBA. I want to see you have a 10, 12, 15 long year career where you're one of the most dominant players in the NBA, like you have been throughout your entire career.
I mean, isn't he already in almost 10 years at this point?
Almost. Yeah.
And he already got the championship, so it's really not really a what if.
He's
anymore.
young. I mean,
he's still considered young, so yeah. He still has 10 more years possibly. But yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, my take on it was that series was live by the 3, die by the 3. Y'all did it again. Of what was it? 33.7% from the 3-point range. That whole series. And it dropped to 27.9% in the last 3 games. So yeah, that's atrocious. That's insane. So I couldn't even imagine watching that as a fan, just watching a whole brick house being built. When it's needed the most, whether it's open looks, whether it's contested looks, it was just like, where you switch it up, do something else, and it just wasn't. It was impossible for them to just stay away from the 3-point line, and just let the Sixers take it away. And then on top of that was the whole no game plan for Embiid, not really caring that Embiid is coming back, all nonchalant about it, and he's just straight up cooking them. After the first game, he was back. So after that, he'll get them in the post, and it'll just be mixed up, whether it's Jaylen, whether it's Pritchard or whoever else under him. Is just there's nothing they can do to defend that, or they'll try to double him, and he'll just kick it out, and it'll just be an easy 3 getting hit.
Or 2, Kelly Oubre was killing us with the cut defense, and it was just a phenomenal job.
Yeah. The whole thing with the Jaylen Brown situation, I think at this point it might be a situation. And how do you feel about this? You have Giannis, who is on the Bucks, that is ready to go, and you got Jaylen Brown, who wants his own team. So, just swap them out, and there you go. And a Tatum that's fully healthy, rework the roster, because you got a GM of the year. So rework that roster, and Giannis, Tatum, probably get a point guard, because we don't know. I guess White could stay, but I don't know how much y'all paying White. You have your. Oh, you could. I forgot. Giannis can play point as well. So you got Giannis, Tatum. Get yourself, center in free agency, or I guess Kata, if he improves any. You got. I don't know what contract Vooch was on, but he ain't
free agent after this.
Okay, yeah, let him go, or try to make it work or something. But yeah, you got Pritchard, and run with the team. You got a good coach, and you're gonna have Giannis and Tatum. So what do you think about that?
I saw the reports and I paid no mind to it.
What?
Yeah, Jaylen Brown said that this was his favorite year playing, and people are taking that into saying that he wants to be on his own team, kind of like you guys told me with AJ Brown for like the last 30 fucking days.
What do you mean? This is
last 3 months of the NFL offseason. Just because he's stating that this was his favorite year playing doesn't mean that he wants to leave the Celtics. And I don't think that we're in a position where we need to trade Jaylen Brown or trade Jason Tatum for that matters. Again,
the money
can happen. They're both on a max contract, on a super max. We're not saving any money by trading Jaylen Brown.
I know, but would you rather have Jaylen Brown or Giannis?
To me, I'd rather keep the best duo in NBA right now.
Gosh,
now
you on fence. You on fence.
I'm not crazy for this.
Bro.
Trade for Jaylen Brown, right? If we're gonna trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo for Jaylen Brown, they're gonna want draft picks involved with this, not just Jaylen Brown. And we are not in a position to be giving away draft picks for a player like Giannis, who's a ball dominant player. Our team doesn't revolve around Giannis. We're a 3-point shooting team.
You can change that.
3-point shooting team. I don't see Mazzulla changing that because he's an analytics type of guy, and he doesn't adjust. He will not adjust.
You say you're a 3-point shooting team, but y'all lost by missing too many threes in the playoffs multiple years.
That's just analytics. He's still an analytics type of a coach, and he's going to live and die by shooting threes. That's just how he is. I've accepted that in my heart of hearts. I don't see us trading Jaylen Brown. I don't. I think we keep Jaylen Brown. I think we keep Jason Tatum, and we're just going to go into this retooling. We're going to probably go back over the luxury tax. We went under the luxury tax this year, so we can go over and not have the repeater tax. Again, Giannis would be a phenomenal asset to have on any team. I'm not saying that Jaylen Brown is better than Giannis. Giannis is 100% better than Jaylen Brown. I just don't think that Jason Tatum and Giannis are going to gel well together on the team, considering they're both two ball-dominant players. And we've seen Jaylen Brown be able to play off the ball and on the ball. Giannis can't really do that. Giannis, he needs the ball in his hand. He likes to drive. He likes to get physical in the paint. He likes to slam it on people. It's two different types of a game. And Giannis isn't going to be able to sit in a corner sometimes or sit at the wing sometime and take the open three like a Jaylen Brown could. It doesn't work out the way the team works.
Can't Tatum do that? Tatum can be on the side and wait for the shot.
It's not their game.
He seemed a little bit more selfless than Brown to
not their game.
To not to take a back seat for a minute just to get the ring. And when the time comes where Tatum needs to step up and be the guy, I feel like he can do that for any reason. Or if they draw up plays for Tatum, I don't think you see in the vision, man. You gotta see the vision. The vision. Like,
I don't see it. Personally, I'd rather just keep Jaylen Brown, keep Jason Tatum.
Yeah. All right. So then we do this. Clip it. I need people to comment. Trade Jaylen Brown for Giannis.
Yes,
Celtics. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Celtics fan are going to agree with me. Some of the other people might not. And it's going to be the drama of the offseason. So it's exciting to see.
No, drama aside. No drama involved. Just pure lineup matchup. Just starting five in roster, whatever. Just no controversy behind it. Like, would you take it?
I personally wouldn't, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to shoot anything. I mean, the NBA is crazy, and we've seen crazier things happen at this point. But let's move. Let's keep this ball rolling, guys. What do you guys think?
Oh, hold on. Let me put my thoughts, man. I didn't even say nothing. I've been quiet the whole time.
The whole Sixers fan right there. He said, "Nah, I don't want."
Topics on this game.
You don't need to celebrate.
Hey, listen. I let you do your thing. Then the scene went. I didn't get to say nothing. I'm gonna be quick.
He should have been first.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quick.
Ask for your thoughts on the series. Don't worry.
I'm gonna be quick.
First.
I'm gonna be quick. No, I wanted Los to express himself first. I'm gonna be quick.
They're good.
I obviously did not pick the Sixers to win the series. I didn't think that it was going to happen, especially with Embiid not really being the healthiest and stuff. But I was pleasantly surprised for the by the Sixers for getting that tough win, coming back from a 3-1 deficit. So props to them for that. I think that yes, what the coaching staff said, I believe it. I think that Embiid was really a big deciding factor of that series. Embiid is a very hard person to stop. He's good on both ends of the court. And this is what I told Asim.
What?
I'm about to crash out on Asim. This is why you do
What'd I
not give him
say?
up for nothing. Because the man, you tried to say, oh, he's always hurt. He's always hurt. Oh, well, here you go. When he's healthy, look at what he does.
I know.
All right?
You're right.
In the series, listen to these numbers. This man, mind you, he only played 4 games in this series. The man averaged in 37 minutes, basically, we're going to round up, 28 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds, a steal, and a block per game. In only 4 games, the man was playing really good without having no freaking kneecaps, without the appendix. The man is hurt, and he was still doing this thing. He got hurt again, kind of, in the end of that last game when Maxey fell on him. I think that he did very well in the games that he played. I'm going to give a shout out to VJ Edgecombe. I think VJ did phenomenal in this series as well. He stepped up, played very well. You wouldn't think that he's a rookie. There was like no nerves, no jitters. He was ice cold. He was he averaged 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He also played 38 minutes per game. But also a little shout out to Prescription P. I know that he was hungover that last game 7, because his birthday was the day before. But he still put up a cool 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. So not bad. He did okay. He was good more on the defensive end, especially in that game 7. But in my opinion, the MVP of this series, the reason why the Sixers won is because of one Tyrese Maxey, averaging 41 minutes per game. 41 minutes per game.
Unhealthy.
27 points,
Dangerous.
5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. This man was all over, and he was going off in the last quarter. He was taking over that team. I literally said it in our group chat, and I'm going to reiterate it again. I love Joel Embiid. I appreciate Joel Embiid, but this series showed that this team is not his anymore. This team is Tyrese Maxey's team. You invest in Maxey, you invest in the future. This is a 25-year-old kid, all-star, balling out like this, just showing that he has no fear of anybody that comes that is in front of him, guarding him. He is going to drop his points. He is going to do his thing. He's going to take over in that last quarter. That man is a superstar. You invest everything you can in him. That man is a problem. A problem. And then, of course, like Lo said, you had a Kelly Oubre who did his thing as well. Quentin Grimes did absolutely nothing. Get this man off the team ASAP, please. Kyle Lowry didn't do a damn thing either. Just please.
He motivated the team.
He motivated nobody. Get him off my team. I don't want him. We don't need cheerleaders. We don't need cheerleaders.
He gave him the best speech of their lives.
We don't need no speeches. This man think he Martin Luther King or something. Get him off the team. Nobody wants him. Kyle Lowry out here just doing nothing, running around doing cardio and his fat ass doing nothing. Anyways, averaging one minute per game. Jesus Christ. And scoring nothing. Anyways, shout out to Tyrese Maxey, though. What a series he did. Honestly, I'll be real with you. If this is Embiid's last year in Philly, I will perfectly be fine with that. I will love to have Tyrese Maxey have that team ran around him. I'm gonna still give a shout out to Boston. They are very tough. They showed that they're a tough team. I just feel like it's like Asim said. I think Lo said it too. Just the living, dying by that three. They live and die by that three, and they've been like that. I just feel like it was just a bad run of games for them. I do think that there's a lot of potential with that Boston team. I can tell you that. There's a lot of potential with it. It's just small adjustments that need to be made. I don't think that you really need a Giannis. I mean, if the Bucks are going to offer him, obviously you're going to listen to the offer because it's Giannis. You're going to listen to it. It's just depending on what it is that they want for him. Even the same thing with the Sixers. I would listen to it too.
Of course.
Doesn't mean that you're going to do it, but I think that what Brown did this series was good. He did, there was a couple of times that you're like, not having Tatum that game 7 was very bad. It was very, very bad for Boston. But again, the man is coming from an Achilles injury. He's having a what was it? A leg injury that he had, right? That's why he sat.
It was his other leg.
They were saying it's a knee injury, but I was been watching a lot of things on that. When you look at the clips of him on the sideline, he's kind of like rubbing his Achilles. They were icing his Achilles. It was the same leg that it was the Achilles tear on. I don't know why they're lying and straying away from it, saying it was a knee injury, that it was his opposite leg. No, it was the same leg. And then you see him kind of working it out, trying to jump it out. And then after the game, they said, Tatum is fine, that he should be good for game 7. And then right before the game, it turned out that it wasn't fine and that, he is hurt and we're going to sit him for the game.
Yeah.
And, I get it.
I was saying as far as like human body as far as recovery for an injury like that and how much the human body can take after, rehabbing something like that. He even said himself, like his leg, his non-dominant leg or whatever, the one that's not injured is stronger than the other one still. So yeah, the only person I feel like I've ever seen as far as athletes defying all logic of the body healing was Adrian Peterson when he tore his ACL and came back the next season. Though. I know it's a different injury, but still, like in terms of injuries, like coming back a year and being like MVP after that is insane. That's a different sport. Yeah,
I think again, like I was saying, I think losing Tatum was definitely like a big loss, but it's a serious injury this man came from. You can't take chances like that. I mean, we always go back to the KD thing where he had the hurt calf and then he came back and then he tore the Achilles right there. Yeah. This man just came back from a torn Achilles. You don't want this man to get hurt again and ruin his future.
And I'm playing like 30 minutes.
Bro, not 30. The man was averaging 36 minutes a game, bro. 36 minutes a game. And then listen to these numbers this man was doing. Ready? 36 minutes per game, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, one steal, no blocks, 0 blocks. But he played very well in the 6 games that he did play. Like, you would not think that this man is coming from a Achilles injury. So, shout out to him for first of all, he came back in like 10 months, which is crazy. Yeah. And then to be able to play at this level, he came back late into the season. So he had to kind of adjust himself and the team had to adjust with him. They were able to do it. They did play well in the series. It's just a couple little hiccups, like I said, but I mean, if this was the healthy Tatum that was out there at game 7, I mean, I don't think it was going to be as close as this was, but you never know. It could have, should have, would have. It happened already. I think Boston should keep their head up because next year, hopefully, if everybody's healthy, you got a really good team that you can look at. I think the biggest thing they need is they need a good center. They got to find a good center somewhere.
I mean, Kata did a good job. I just think compared to like the Joel Embiids, the Nikola Jokic's of the NBA, like he's just not big enough for that caliber of a player. And even Joel Embiid without, his knees and appendix, He's just too big of a man. He's too skilled at basketball. He backs him down. He gets him in foul trouble. And Joel Embiid, the Nikola Jokic's of the world, they're going to do that to everybody. They really are. And it's unfortunately like it is what it is. I mean, the only thing that we could potentially do to help us out is, trade for maybe like a Rudy Gobert, which I do not see happening because of the contract that he's on. And you say that now with like the, like Rudy Gobert is a bad player, but as we've seen, he is the one person that matches up with like a Jokic and gives Jokic consistent problems. And
no, I'm not saying he's bad.
Like he's just a defensive presence, and that's the type of player that we would need. Would we get that? Probably not.
You get it with Giannis. No, plus offense.
He's a different type of a player. It's a
plus
completely
offense.
Different player.
At one point, you got somebody that's a defensive presence.
Yes,
in the paint.
Why winner?
And you can get somebody. You get the guy that can drop 50 at any given moment. He just dropped 50.
Jaylen Brown drop 50. We've seen Jaylen Brown guard some of the best people in the league.
That's without Tatum.
Like I said, like I agree with Peter. We would definitely listen to the offer. I just do not see us pulling that trigger because getting somebody like Giannis is going to cost more than just a Jaylen Brown, and we would be losing people in that type of a trade. I don't
think it's going to cost that much, man.
You're smoking.
I don't. I think it. We're talking about Jaylen Brown is going to be a huge asset for the Bucks.
I think we're better off just keeping him, especially if we're not getting anything by trading Jaylen Brown in terms of salary cap relief. Like, and the thing they're on the same type of contract. They're both on.
Yeah, they are. They're on the same type of contract. So it's like
I said, what ultimately lost us this series was Mazzulla failing to adjust. And I told you guys this in the group chat. In that second quarter, who was the one that gave us a spark? It was Hugo Gonzalez off the bench. And who did not see play in that fourth quarter and the third quarter in that second half of the series? Hugo Gonzalez, Baylor Shireman, like the young guys that got us this far. They didn't put him in. And then when we put Baylor Shireman in, he was already cold. He was out of rhythm, and that falls on Joe Mazzulla for minimizing his bench. And in these types of games, you have to utilize your bench. You have to utilize the depth to give people breaks, and he failed to do that. Giving somebody a break in the second quarter and then not giving them the same type of break in the third quarter is a detriment to the team. And ultimately, we lost because of that. Like we saw in the game, there were moments in that game where they would take Joel Embiid out and they would put Barlow in, or they would put Drummond in and give Joel Embiid breaks, especially in the third quarter, especially in the beginning of that fourth quarter. So that way, when it comes to crunch time, these guys can pick it up. They can't have them legs under them, and that's something that Mazzulla failed to adjust. But guys, let's move on. We have in the first round as well, the Detroit Pistons finished a tough 7-game series against the Orlando Magic.
Another one. What a game 7 that was too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Detroit's up now 1-0 against the Cavaliers as well. So
yeah,
they showed that it wasn't just a fluke victory, that they are a really good team. And
I'll tell you,
they kind of got their thing together. Jalen Duren is balling really, really good now. He's playing really well. So guys, I'll start off with you this time. Peter, what do you think?
We're talking about the old series, or we're talking about this new one?
The old series.
Old series. I thought it was a tough one for the Pistons. Again, they also came back 3-1. They looked. I don't want to say they. Let me give a shout out to one person, Cade Cunningham. That man went off. He looked really, really good in this series. If I'm not mistaken, that last game. Where you at?
The last game was all Tobias. So
that last game, Cade Cunningham had 32 points, 12 assists. Mm-hmm. That man went off that game too.
Look at Tobias stats, bro.
I did see Tobias stats. He had the 30 points. I see it. I see the 30 points.
I do want to kind of ask you guys this, and AP, I hope that you're in the comments still and you're listening on. How does this make you guys feel seeing Tobias Harris on the Pistons actually playing a vital role in their win. I mean, he even played a vital role.
I don't feel bad about it. I just think that he doesn't have that pressure of that contract on him, so he's able to play good.
Okay.
That's what I think. I think that when you have remember Tobias Harris, you got to remember something with Tobias. Tobias got a supermax essentially for his amount of work and stuff like that. He got a supermax contract, and we chose him over Jimmy Butler, and it was a lot of things going on into that. So a lot of times this pressure that you get from having to be like, essentially you're getting paid as the second best star on the team, and you're not of that level, essentially. Like, that's a lot of pressure to put on you and to be doing this stuff. When you're a Detroit Piston, you don't even have there's not even a thought of you even making it, like, sniffing out of this first or second round. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think that he has no pressure on him. He's got a different type of deal. He's not making as much money as he was before. He's not the number 1 or the number 2 star on the team. Maybe you could even say he's not even the number 3 star on the team if you want to put a Sar Thompson over him. But he is a person in there that he knows his role, and he's able to play it very well. Again, Cade Cunningham, he's the superstar of the team. He's going to take the whole thing, because I get what it seems trying to say. The 30 points, shooting 11 for 18, 5 from the field, 5 for 7 from 3, with the 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Of course, really good game. But look at Cade, bro. Look what Cade's been doing this whole series, man. Like, I got to give it all to him. Like, he played 39 minutes, 32 points. He was 8 for 10 from the free throw line, 10 for 18 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3. He had 1 rebound, 12 assists. He did have the 4 turnovers, but he's the main ball handler. He had 2 blocks. The man was plus 29 on the field. Plus 29. Like, I get Tobias. Yeah, he was plus 22. It's very good, obviously, but plus 29. This man was just balling out on here, bro. And Duran finally he woke up and had himself a good game. 15 and 15 points, 15 rebounds, because lately he hasn't even been scoring over 10 points. So he woke up finally as well.
Now, I wanted to ask you, Peter, because you're the Sixers fan here.
Yep.
Now, do you think that a part of that with Tobias Harris has to go with playing in a lesser market? Like, the Philly media is notorious for being just relentless on their team and kind of just like, they're one of the hardest medias to actually play for, as you guys see that with the Eagles and how they're attacking Jalen Hurts and how they're attacking Nick Sirianni. And they're attacking the team for
not the fans attacking them. That's literally
the
just
fans.
media.
The fans will go off. So you're right, Los. You have a good point. Another thing too to point out with that is that Tobias has played on the Pistons before, so he went back again. So he feels super comfortable. He feels almost at home, essentially being in Detroit. But I agree with you, Los. It is a different thing. It's the same thing that people say about the New York Yankees. It's like it's a different beast to play in New York, because you do one little thing wrong, or you're on a slump, and the whole city is going after you. They're patronizing you. They're just they're coming after you, and it's a difference between that and obviously these small market teams. And Philly is a big market team. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Philly is a big market team, and Tobias, again, I'm going to say it again, Tobias getting that big old contract, that max contract over Jimmy Butler, puts a lot of pressure on you, because now all the fans are going to be like, well, the Sixers chose you, so we need to see what you're going to provide for us. And this man did not deliver, unfortunately, for that contract. He did not play like a maxed out player. He played like a fourth string player, like the 4th best player on that court. You're talking about that even Ben Simmons was better than him, and Ben Simmons, towards the end of his career, Sixers career, he wasn't doing that good, and still Tobias Harris wasn't even there either. So I feel like that pressure of yes, you got that big old contract, you got paid, you got money, but now having that pressure on you to be like, well, you need to deliver. We need a championship. We need this. We need that. We need all-star appearances or whatever. He didn't even make an all-star team with the Sixers. Not even an all-star team. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man got paid like what, $190 million or $170 million for 5 years, and he didn't even make one all-star game.
It's
Like,
like
you got to
I
think
remember,
about it, man.
I remember the hype around him. It was like, yeah, this guy, he's the guy, and the Sixers got him. And then as soon as he came on the Sixers, it just, as far as the fit,
No,
I guess
at
he just
first,
didn't.
no, hold
Yeah,
on.
he fit.
At first, he fit good because
Yeah,
remember, it was
yeah,
Joel Embiid, best player,
yeah.
Jimmy Butler, second best player, Ben Simmons, third best player, Tobias Harris was your fourth best player, and then JJ Redick was your fifth best player on
Oh
the
yeah,
court. He
yeah,
fit his role
yeah.
perfect
That
there.
was that was an
He
elite
was the
squad.
fourth best player in the league in the team, and if you needed him to knock down a shot, he would be able to do it again. But then when you don't re-sign Jimmy, Ben starts playing bad. You are getting paid superstar money. You need to step up and be the second best player on the team, right behind your star Joel Embiid. And Tobias didn't do it. That's the problem.
Yeah, the thing was, he was that guy when he was on the Pistons before, and it's like, all right, we need you to be that guy
again.
Yeah, again, and it just never happened.
Now,
So,
like I said, don't you think that has to do with the media, though? The media getting in his head, the fans getting in his head. Because,
I mean, what
Philly's honestly, like, it's like Peter said, it's like New York, and I honestly would say with some of the sports teams in Philadelphia, especially with how the fans are with their Eagles, with their Sixers, you guys are ruthless. On your players. You guys are ruthless on your coaches. You guys don't settle for less, and you guys let them know when you're not happy. And I'll tell you guys, me, for example, like going into an arena and if I'm hearing fuck Tobias or trade Tobias and I'm Tobias Harris, I'm going to feel some type of way every single game. And it's going to put me in a terrible mood to be there every single day in and day out. And I'm going to still give it my all because I'll be a professional about it. But it's still something that every single day you're going to go in and be like, well, the fans are going to blame me. And then you're going to have those performances where you go 0 for 11 from the field and you have 0 points. And then they're putting the memes about you. You holding up the card with the 0 instead of, the whatever,
I get that we are all human. I understand that. The thing is that you are a professional athlete. Okay. If you're getting paid to be the guy as a professional athlete, the expectation should be, what you're getting paid to be. And if you don't meet that expectation, then you gotta be able to handle the criticism behind it. It's like, everybody understands that yes, Embiid is always hurt. Embiid is this, but Embiid is able to. He proves he's mentally there to be like, I can take all the criticism. I could take all the hate, the feedback. Some of these things are out of my control, but I'm gonna stick with it. And he earned the respect of the fans. That's all we really, really ask for. Tobias is like, yeah,
that way.
I know, but the thing that the fans want, they want to win. They want the championship. Sixers, they haven't won a championship, right?
Not in a long time.
So it's like it's this long of a wait of when is it going to happen? You can blame the front office, which they take a bunch of the blame for them signing these people, and then you can blame the player. Nobody wants to go into the stadium paying their hard-earned money to watch, Tobias Harris drop 0 for 11 when he getting paid all his money.
Look, we
It's
definitely
frustrating.
understand that, but that's what we're trying to imply here is that when he goes to Detroit, he doesn't have that expectation. If he drops 0 points, go 0 for 11, the fans there aren't going to be harassing him like they would be in Philly.
That's fine.
And playing stress-free basketball, and I'm not saying right now they're playing stress-free basketball because it is the playoff and everybody is stressed, but just not having that extra stress, it goes a long way. It really does go a long way.
So say you go about it the other way and you say, you know what, we are going to what's the word? Encourage? What do you do when you want to see your team win, but it's the guy that gets paid the most money is not helping the team win at all, and is actually like stonewalling your team from making any kind of moves or any kind of thing done. So you just say, I'm gonna just sit here and be like, yeah, go Tobias, go do, you be.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day,
work.
that goes into the fan base. You have to support them even through their tough times, because at the end of the day, he's under contract. It's like, sure,
Yeah.
if you're going to be mad at anybody about the contract, you should be mad at the front office, not the player. Because, Asim, you are not the best basketball player. Assume Philadelphia offered you that same type of a contract. Be like, hey, look, we know you're not great, but we're going to pay you $170 million, and we're going to expect this from you. And I'm like, well, I'm not that good. Well, sign the contract. You're signing the contract. So instead of taking it out on Tobias, you take it out on the front office. Because, yes,
Yeah.
Tobias did not perform to that level, but you can't blame him for signing that type of a contract. If somebody's offering you money, take money.
Yeah, we don't blame them for taking the money. We understand that. We blame the front office for giving them the contract and making that decision. Fans don't have a say in that decision, but the fans can, they have a right to express how they feel about what they're seeing, the product that is presented in front of them, which in turn goes to the front office of like, you made a dumb decision. It's the same. It's the same.
Guys are out it's not going to say terrible, because you guys are great sports media when it comes to your fan base, but you guys are terrible when it comes to expecting a lot, and then when you don't get what you're expecting, being pretty relentless about it. Like, and I'll use your Eagles as an example with this. Kevin Patullo still says he gets death threats in his inbox daily from Eagles fans because of how that season ended.
I don't condone the extremism of that aspect of it. I don't like being a part of, as an Eagles fan, this is what Eagles fans do. They threaten their coaches. No, I don't condone none of that. Everybody has a right to boo what they see. You could say, man, what I'm looking at is not good. I don't like what I'm looking at right now. The expectation of the team that has been presented to us is not, is not what's being shown right now. And we know the ceiling to this team. We know that we can win a Super Bowl. We know we can make it to Super Bowl. We know we're a playoff team. We know we're a top team. We know we have all these people here that are top high level caliber people to win, but it's not showing it's not showing. So who's getting the blame for it? I
was going to say that I think, what I think happens with these things is that I believe that because these big cities such as Philadelphia, New York, even like Los Angeles, these big market teams, they receive a lot of flack and stuff from their fan base is because it's a big city. A lot of fans are casual fans. And I think that they really don't see the passion and appreciation, obviously. Like, they just care about results. And if they're losing, the first thing they're going to do is want to blame somebody for it. It's the same thing that happens in LA, I'm sure, with the Lakers. Like, the Lakers lose and they're right away on LeBron's head, or they're going to be on Luka's head at one point. Same thing with the Knicks. If the Knicks lose or anything like that, they're going to be on Jalen Brunson's head or Karl Anthony Towns' head, especially Cat. The last 2 years, he's been getting a lot of flack and stuff. But
even Bridges.
Yeah, Bridges as well. Yeah, Bridges has been really not the same player. But I think that there is a point into this, though, because it is sometimes the media, because when imagine you're a player in a different state and you go to play for this team and you're making maxed out money, and the first thing you do is you go to a bodega or a Wawa or a convenience store for the people that don't know what Wawa is, a convenience store, to go get a coffee before you go to your game. And right when you get there, there's a front page newspaper with your face on it. It says, "Get such and such out of this town. He sucks," or whatever like that, because that's what happens a lot of times. That's going to make you feel some type of way. You're like, damn, this whole city freaking hates me and stuff. And I'm sure Tobias felt like that a few times because it's like Lo said, it's not his fault that he accepted the contract. If you're going to offer him 100, I looked it up, it's 180. If you're going to offer him 180 million for 5 years, a maxed out contract, you'd be stupid to say no. Nobody else is going to give you that type of money. So you say yes, you take it. So I don't blame Tobias Harris for that. And I understand, maybe him going to Detroit where he's like, well, even if I don't do as good here, I don't have high expectations like I did in Philly. Nobody's coming at me being like, you stole all this money from the Pistons. He took a 2-year, like $50 million deal. Like, it's not that bad. You get what I'm saying? So it is a difference. It's a difference for these type of players. Now, I'll be devil's advocate. There are some players, they thrive off of that. They love that negativity. They love that feeling of like being the underdog, so that when they do accomplish these things, they kind of show everybody to their face, like, I told you. Or there are people that have tough skin. But the thing is, Asim, is that not everybody can survive in these big city, these big market teams. Not, you have to have the thick skin. Something like, okay, for example, for the Yankees, one of the people was Alex Rodriguez. The man had the highest contract 2 times in his career, the highest paying contract in his career. The man was a superstar. He was out here dating mad famous women, he dated Madonna. He dated Tori Wilson from WWE. He dated Jennifer Lopez. He dated a whole bunch of women. The dude was like what's it called? Like a gigolo, essentially. Like, he was everywhere with women and stuff. And then he was hitting a bunch of bombs, a bunch of home runs, but he never won a championship until 2009. The whole time that he spent with the Yankees, he won 1 championship. And people before he got the championship were shitting on him because they're like, this guy, blah, blah, blah. But you know what Alex Rodriguez did? He just took the negativity and he's like, whatever, I'm still getting paid $375 million, $275 million for the 10 years I'm going to be here. So y'all going to have to suck it up. It is what it is. But not everybody is like that, because some people, they can't handle that pressure. Some people can't handle that expectation,
So my thing is, before you sign that contract, you have to be ready for stuff like that.
You don't even have to be ready. It's guaranteed.
Well, yeah.
You could be ass and it's guaranteed.
Yeah. But still, you have to, before you sign that contract, you have to be ready. Because
I ain't going to be ready for nothing. I'm getting 180 million. I don't got to be prepared for nothing. You know what I'm preparing?
You have to be ready.
I'm preparing my bank account to receive that 180 million.
Yeah. Either way, but I'm saying, like, philosophically, you got to be ready for what comes with that 180 million behind it. It's not just I'm getting my 180 million and I'm chilling.
No, because you can look what Ben Simmons did. Look what Ben Simmons did. And he got paid.
He's out the league universally.
But he got paid, but he got his money.
To him, it's like, yes, I got my money. I'm doing this, mentally, I'm all this and that. But to the workplace that you are working in, to that place you're working, that legacy that you're leaving behind is you have stolen money from the NBA.
Doesn't matter anything about legacy, because there's no loyalty in sports. You get your money and you get out. That's it.
Yeah, forget about the legacy. If you think about it like that,
forget about the legacy. You got to be selfish in these sports.
Agreed.
Yeah, I understand that. You got to be selfish. It's just,
look at Dame. Look at Damian Lillard. Look at Damian Lillard. Look what all his loyalty got him. Nothing.
But he still got paid. No matter what, he still got paid either way.
And then he got traded. And then he got traded.
He's still in the NBA and he's still able to contribute. I'm saying,
bro has a torn Achilles. He hasn't played.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying he understands what's behind it, like whether he could stand by his values. And
but look how long it took him. It took him till he was like 34 years old to be able to be like, you know what, this loyalty thing, it fucking sucks. I don't want to do none of this stuff. You know what I want to do? I'm just gonna get my money and go elsewhere and be selfish and try to win a championship myself. I don't want to bring a championship to Portland anymore. I'm gonna go win it myself somewhere else.
Yeah.
Be selfish.
That's what
selfish.
But
same thing with Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris could have been like, Am I ready to take $180 million from the Philadelphia 76ers and try to be a cornerstone to this franchise to win a championship? Absolutely not. It's Tobias Harris. He is not the cornerstone of any organization, but you know what he's ready to receive? $180 million for 5 years.
Yes. Yeah. Be selfish on that aspect.
That's what I'm
saying. If you think about it that way.
But I agree with him. There's no loyalty when it comes to that contract because another team's just going to pay that contract. I had to look it up just to see it so I can, say this. Like, Philly's a tough market to play in. I mean, after the playoff loss, even AJ Brown received death threats from the Eagles fan for dropping passes, for not producing in that game. And I know that you are one of those people that don't like going to the extreme, but there are multiple Eagles fans that do. And I understand where people are coming from. And you're getting paid that type of money. There's no loyalty. You got paid. It is what it is. You're going to go through your job until you get traded, and then another team's going to pay you. In Tobias' case, he stuck his 5 years in Philly. He never not once complained. He not once demanded for a trade. Once his contract was up, he said, "I'm out of here." And now he's playing at a better level than he was in Philly because he doesn't have the media there. He doesn't have the expectation there. He's not, quite frankly, he's not getting harassed from fans.
You're right.
And Asim, I know you want people to just be loyal and stay loyal. We beat this dead horse to you all the time.
I wasn't talking about loyal. I wasn't talking about staying loyal. I was talking more about I was talking more about just performance in general. Like you can play anywhere
that way, bro.
Yeah, just like that mindset of, I'm in the top of the top of my field. So no matter where I'm at, I should be able to perform at a certain level with what I'm being asked to perform. And if you can't, then something has to change. Somebody has to see that something has to change.
Look, I'll tell you guys what, like AP, he was the biggest George Niang fan in the NBA. He had his poster. When they traded him, he was devastated. George Niang, he said, "Peace out." And now look at him playing off the bench on Cleveland, doing his thing. Or is he in Cleveland or is he in Charlotte? I forget where he's at now. But I hope you still got that poster, AP, because that was a real one right there. But look, let's move on a little bit. Cleveland Cavaliers, they beat the Raptors, also a 7-game series.
They look good.
Yeah, very good victory for them. James Harden played good. Donovan Mitchell played well. The bigs, Allen and Mobley played well. And shit, for the Raptors, their guys played well too. It was a really tough series, a really good series. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think?
Scene?
With
the Cavaliers.
The Toronto, they surprised me. How everybody thought that the Cavs were just gonna do a little gentleman sweep. At least Toronto, they stayed in it. Scotty Barnes is the guy. He's the real deal. That shot, the game was a game 6. With RJ Barrett with the final shot bouncing off the top into the hoop was crazy. In overtime too. Mm-hmm. So it was just Toronto did the unexpected, but then Cleveland, locked in and turned it up the last game, and it was on to round 2. It was a good series. A good series to watch.
How about you, Peter?
Yeah, it was a good series. I thought it was fun. I thought it was really fun. I just think that the Cavaliers, they looked very dangerous in there. Obviously, they did lose their first game against the Pistons already, but I don't think this is going to be an easy series for the Pistons. This is going to be tough. They're going to have to fight a lot for this win.
Now, do you think that the woes that's always struck in Donovan Mitchell in the second round are going to strike up again, where he just somehow just disappears. And James Harden also has a bad track record in the playoff of disappearing.
He has a bunch of turnovers. I just found that out.
10 turnovers.
Yeah, his turnovers are super high.
Yeah, bad turnovers.
I'm gonna say the Cade's been really good. Damn. I'm gonna just say that I think the Cavs turn it around. I think that they're gonna turn it around. I don't know why. I just think that something's gonna click for them. Maybe the bigs. Jared Allen, I think he's been really good for this series against the Raptors. I think he's gonna really be important in this one too. And if Duren plays again like how he played most of the first the first round, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But yeah, I'm gonna say the Cavs. I think the Cavs win in 6. I'm gonna go 6.
Okay.
The Cavs, oh man.
And then the final game of the Eastern Conference first round, absolute annihilation is how I can easily describe this one. You had the New York Knicks. They went down 2-0. Wait, no, it was 1-1. No, yeah, they won 1. Then they went down 2-1. And ultimately, they came with back-to-back blowouts. One was the biggest blowout I think we've ever seen. Game. Absolute annihilation, 140-86. I mean, I think at one point they were up like almost 70 points on the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah,
just a complete embarrassment. What do you guys think about that?
That's another one. Yeah, they went crazy. Jalen Brunson was just balling out there. OG as well too. OG on Anunoby.
It was pretty embarrassing if you're an Atlanta fan. For real,
I wouldn't be too. I mean, the loss is embarrassing, but I wouldn't be taking it too to the heart, because I mean, y'all had there was nobody thinking y'all was gonna make it this far, even into the past the play-ins. I think it's a win for them. For real, I think it's a win for them. It's a learning experience. They're able to take this and apply it into next season. I like I said, I mean, this dude, Jalen Johnson, he's a star for that team. Obviously, the rest of the team just didn't wake up. He had 21 points that last game. Everybody else didn't score above 11 points. That's terrible. How the hell is he the only one in the 20s in there?
2 for 5 at 3 points. That's
but then nobody else made 2 threes. Everybody else made either 1 or 0. At least he made 2.
Yeah.
This man, he was the heart and soul of the team. There was nobody else there with him.
Yep.
Yeah, but still, I at the end of the day, like, yeah, you say, we made it, but that's a pretty sad way to go out. Like,
Dyson Daniels played like trash, dude.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad way to go out.
Like, I don't hear
in the worst possible way.
Great Dyson Daniels, you can get Giannis ball.
What? You want Dyson Daniels?
Shit, I would love a Dyson Daniels on the Celtics. Love that
because he can play.
He's a phenomenal defender. Imagine him and Derek White. Oh my god. Good luck.
You worried about defense. You need to worry about hitting shots.
Defense would have helped against Maxey.
Hit some shots, brother.
Defense wins championship, my friend. So we had in the Western Conference, I think we talked about this one already. It was the 4-0 sweep of the Phoenix Suns.
We did, yeah.
So we can skip that one over. For AP's sake, I will say it again. Fuck SGA. Fuck the Thunder. Fuck they foul baiting asses. Fuck the refs and fuck the NBA for sucking on them so fucking hard. I don't know if you guys want anything.
Hey, Devin Booker, sponsor us because we also hate refs. All right.
I think crazy enough, I actually think that this series will not go down in a sweep. I think the Lakers are able to steal 1 or 2. I would like to see the Lakers win this series because it'd be different. Somebody else could win the championship this year. But I'm gonna be real. I don't know, man. It's a Thunder. They look like the Lakers. They look like the Lakers don't belong with them, low key. But so I'm gonna go Thunder in 5 or 6. 5 or 6. Let's do 5. I think 5. Gentleman sweep.
I'll be rooting for the Lakers for the first time.
No Luka all series too. If Luka does come back, it goes to 7, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, I'll be rooting for the Lakers for the first time in my life, just because I can respect their game more than I can respect the Thunder's game. But I agree with Peter. I think it'll be a Thunder win, and I think it'll be a 5 or 6 game victory for them. And it's nothing against the Lakers. I don't even think Luka is going to be enough to save them. He's going to hit a lot more shots for them and make a big factor in there. It's just it's an issue when you get away with a lot on one end and then the team can't be as physical with you on the other end. And that's what teams seem to face when they're going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it makes it hard mentally to go into a game that way where, the first half is called so skewed and one-sided, and the next thing you know, you're getting that same type of treatment again. And you're in your mind, you're going in there like, well, if they're allowed to do this to me and I can't even blow on this person, like, how am I supposed to be able to play basketball? And then that throws you off of a rhythm. And you got, Caruso calling for texts and getting texts. And then, they even got Isaiah Hartenstein now where he doesn't even get hit and he's, pulling his head back, trying to sell a contact there. It's just the whole team from SGA down to the bench players. They got it down packed where they sell contact that's not there, or they sell things that's not there, and the refs for some reason they buy into it. And it's tough to beat a team like that. They take the rhythm from the game from you. It's just tough. It's going to be very, very tough.
Yeah, Carlos, he's smoking crack. if you thinking that the Lakers gonna win this series.
No. I said the Thunder are going to win in 5 or 6 games.
Oh, okay. You was like, you want the Lakers to win.
I want the Lakers
you want them to win so bad.
It's the first time, yeah.
It's not happening. I don't see it happening.
Nope.
SGA did not even hit 20 points. Chet was the guy that was leading with the double-double. And Lakers still didn't take advantage of that and lost by double digits, by 18 points. So, yeah, I'm saying even with Luka, I don't think it's going to make a difference if he comes back, because then on top of that, is Luka going to be 100%? I don't think so, because hamstring is a real, sensitive thing to try to rehab and get back into full speed without, feeling any kind of tightness or anything, any kind of tweak. Anything happen is just right back to square one with the hamstring.
Yep.
And it's just, the team that is constructed, and also Austin Reeves, what was this, 3 for 16? That's unacceptable. LeBron is just out there doing it all himself, and it's not enough. 41-year-old LeBron, you can't do it against this Thunder team. It's just too much. Thunder just has too much. As unfair as it is with the refs and all that, either way, it's just they're just at a whole different pace. That was just watching game 1, so we'll see how this series goes. But it's looking like a sweep. But if not, then it might be a gentleman's sweep, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just ready. We already know. Everybody knows in the West. Well, right now, yeah, everybody knows in the West it's going to be Thunders versus Spurs. So I'm ready to see that matchup.
Yeah. Actually, let's see. So I was comparing. Yep. So I thought so. Even if you compare like personal fouls, the Lakers had 16 personal fouls called on them.
Yeah. Thunder ain't even get fouls like how they normally do, and still
at 14. So, and they, like you said, they didn't get as many of the calls that they normally would. Just wait until probably the next game when they do. It's frustrating.
They're at home again, so.
Mm-hmm. We talked about the Lakers and the Rockets already. You guys got anything to say? I'm not gonna beat that dead horse anymore. KD's a bitch.
KD is out of there.
He's out. Yeah, I don't think
gone.
I don't think he's coming back. I think it's over for him. He got the player option anyways. So
KD, you are now a
OKC Thunder going back home.
Back to the Thunder would be insane.
He's gonna ruin that franchise again.
Imagine that.
Los, that's what you want though. You want him to go to OKC so he could ruin them.
The internal sabotage.
What I want is for him to get blackballed and get the Carmelo Anthony treatment. That's what I want.
Oh man.
And then
he too good. He too good to be blackballed.
And Melo was too good, and they still did it to him. I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't. Not KD good, bro. Not KD good.
Melo ain't never had to sell himself to go win a championship. All right.
I'm talking about just scoring. I'm just talking about scoring in general. Like,
don't disrespect Melo. All right, we talked about the other two games, so we'll tie into this game, which is live right now. Timberwolves and the Spurs. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is about to be 1-1.
I made a bet on the Timberwolves to win, so I'm looking bad on this bet right now.
They getting with about 45.
I know.
45.
I could have won $40 off this bet, but whatever. They made it interesting that first game, but Anthony Edwards has not been doing nothing this game. He only got 10 points, 4 for 12 from the field, which is bad. It should be the Wemby show. That's what it should be. This should be the Wemby show. So I think the Spurs win the series, and then they win it in. Let's go 6 games. Let's make it interesting.
On 6.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah, it's looking like around 6, but with the way the first game went, I mean, it could go 7, but with the way the second game went, it's like, yeah, it's looking like it might go 6.
How do you guys feel about where is he? Yeah, Anthony Edwards coming off the bench this game.
He's probably still hurt.
Yeah, still hurt. We gotta see if he'll recover enough. I mean, he did play the game before. He played 25 minutes. He scored the 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He still did something, but I don't know. If he's gonna stay like this, they're not winning. They're not going anywhere. They need him. They need him 95% healthy.
Yeah.
If you want even a chance to win.
What are your thoughts on the comments about the refs not calling goaltending?
Oh, on Wemby?
On Wemby blocks.
Not surprised.
More ref slander.
Refs suck. That's absolutely the thing. Refs absolutely suck. And kind of like the MLB has the ABS where it's, AI operated. I feel like most sports need to start transitioning to a neutral party like AI doing this sort of things, because obviously refs have an agenda. Refs go in there with a vendetta some games. I mean, the prime example of that would be Chris Paul. You guys remember where I forget the name of the ref, but whenever that one specific ref would be reffing his game, Chris Paul got ejected almost every single time. And it's
he got actual beef with the ref.
Yeah, and it's sad to see, and and I know people that listen to this might think, well, like, wow, you're trying to ruin people's lives and get these people out of a job and add more to the population of that don't have jobs. Listen, refs get paid a lot of money, and they're biased, and they're not neutral, and they hold vendettas, and they hold grudges, and sometimes they're absolutely awful. Why should they stay as a ref or as an umpire. Like, if you're gonna be that bad, you need to go. And it's quite frankly, that's how they need to start treating it. The MLB adjusted, and I'm sure that they're going to continue to adjust and progress their game, so that way, umpires have less of an impact on games, and the ABS system kind of does that. And then I'm sure in the offseason, when they go and look at it and they're like, okay, which umpires had more success with ABS, which umpires had really bad success, they're going to go to these umpires and be like, hey, look, you had really bad success with the ABS system, and you lost X% of your challenges, which is an outrageous amount of challenges. I'm sorry, here's your pink slip. You got to go. And I'm not saying this in terms of like, hey, fire these people. It's just like the sad truth of it. If you're going to get paid a lot of money, you need to do your job correctly. And some of these people don't do their job correctly.
They're about to get replaced by AI.
Yeah, unfortunately,
replaced by technology at this point, like self checkout.
Exactly.
They said we moving on up. We got this new system that's way more accurate. We could just make it every pitch is just on this system now. So
exactly,
and no need to challenge.
Exactly.
You could just look. Just see if he touched the base. You can even do that to see who touched the base too. Don't they have cameras of like if the base is touched for home for home? Yeah. So you don't even need an umpire.
That happened with my Red Sox. I remember when who was it? I think it was Don Rafaela. Literally like ran to third, and he sprinted there. He beat the throw, but because he stepped off the bag, he was out. And he stepped on the bag. He was safe at first, but then the momentum took him off the bag, and they tagged him out. And that happens. They reviewed it, and they showed, okay, yeah, he stepped off the bag. He was out. And that's just a part of the game. And if they would do that more consistently in the NBA, when a player gets fouled or a player's grabbing somebody's wrist or a player's flopping, it would be a better product, because now less people are going to be more inclined to do this act.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, we spent a long time on the NBA, of the NBA.
There's a lot of playoff games, man.
A lot of playoff games,
especially
in the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference was kind of a snooze fest with
Yeah. We might say you want to save the Draymond Austin Rivers beef.
Yeah, I don't really care about that beef, to be honest with you. Austin, who the fuck is Austin Rivers? That's what I'm gonna say.
Hold on, chill, man.
No, who the fuck is Austin Rivers, bro? Draymond Green is a certified first ballot Hall of Famer. Who the fuck is Austin Rivers?
Listen. You gotta get some context behind
his daddy's son.
The whole thing. Yeah. So Draymond was
an awful fucking coach who's living off of a ring he won 20 years ago.
Draymond was coming at Austin Reeves. It was like,
Austin Rivers,
I'm sorry, Austin Rivers, and he was like, he kind of brought that up too. You came in with all this, in the league, handed to you, etc. You're not really that good on the teams, etc. But at first, Austin Reeves was like,
Rivers.
I'm sorry, Austin Rivers was like, he came at him with respect at first, and was like, you got the accolades and stuff. You're on this, you got the rings and everything. You're on this Hall of Fame team, and he kind of gave him respect. But then Draymond came back and said some more stuff. So then Austin Rivers responded and was like, well, actually, to say that Steve Kerr was holding you back this whole time is a lie, because everybody else around you was superstars, basically. Klay Thompson, Curry, Iguodala, KD, and you're like, the stuff that you did like would be tolerated on any other team that you play for. So literally you're like the luckiest person in the league to be in this position to not be on another team, because if you was on another team, you probably wouldn't be in the league right now. or you'll be, hopping teams, because don't nobody what player punch your teammate in the face and knock him out cold and still be on, still be playing on the team, and then they trade him. Then he gets traded and not you. So it's like, oh yeah, he said that everybody on the outside, people would guard people on the outside and then leave you wide open for you to get an easy layup, because they know that they rather guard the people on the outside than guard you. So yeah, you got to look at the video.
Unlike KD, he's a person that was drafted and developed there. To say that Draymond Green didn't play a massive role in those championship wins,
he's not saying he didn't. He's saying that he drove out KD. So
yeah, I would too. The man's a cancer to my team.
Yeah. So that's what
that about Draymond Green, is that he's going to keep it real with everybody. And yes, KD is a better player than Draymond Green. I'm not going to dispute that. Better offensively, better, at a lot of things. But what Draymond Green brought to the Warriors was a heart, was a defensive anchor, was that defensive tenacity that you need in the championship teams.
But then you're considered the dirtiest player in the league as well. So
I mean, I don't think he yes, he was dirty, but I don't think he's to the level of a Lou Dort.
Dirty, and he's higher than the level of Lou Dort. He is the guy that is modeled from Lou Dort. I mean, Lou Dort is modeled from Draymond.
Draymond was still getting suspended, still getting technical fouls called on him. I don't think I've ever seen Lou Dort get suspended, ever seen him get called for a technical foul. I don't even think I've even seen him get a personal foul called on him personally. There's two different levels on this.
No, you're saying Draymond the punishment behind it.
Tenacity that comes with the reputation that he's earned.
No,
that's why he gets suspended.
That's
why
not
when he got suspended, it's a tenacity. Yes, it's
look at the videos of how he kicks people in the nuts. Multiple times, bro. Look, you see the video of him stepping on another player and pretending like he's trying to jump over him. He literally stepping on top of somebody.
Yeah,
who does that? Nobody does that.
But
Draymond Green, that's not tenacity. That's insanity, bro.
It can be both. It can be both. But at the end of the day, he brings a defensive presence to the team. And I'm going to reiterate what I said before. Who the fuck is Austin Rivers to talk about somebody like Draymond Green, who when Draymond Green retires is going to get his number retired? He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He has a more successful podcast than him. He does life better than Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers is the definition of a Nepo baby. And it doesn't matter if he didn't start it. He should have never tried to finish it.
No,
there's no reason for him to even compete in that sentence with him.
He can't. He. That's why I said he came back. He gave him acknowledgement in the beginning. He said, "Draymond, you are a Hall of Fame player," and then Draymond came back at him, talking about he peaked in high school and stuff, and that's when Austin Rivers was like, the only reason why you are this Hall of Fame player is because they chose to keep you on this team that was built, with other superstars.
So, all right, look, let me ask you this, and I'll use Peter as because he's kind of quiet. I'll use him real quick. All right, Peter, you have Jordan Poole on your team. Okay, him and Draymond Green just got into it. Who are you going to keep? Are you going to keep Jordan Poole, or are you going to keep the person that's been with you since the start of this big turnaround?
No, obviously you keep Draymond
every single time. So for that to come up to me, like I said before, there should be absolutely zero reason why an Austin Rivers is trying to come at a Draymond Green, even if Draymond Green started it. At that point, you have no leg to stand on. Why? Because Draymond Green, made more money than you. He has more championships than you. He's been further in the playoffs than you. He's done more than you. He has a more successful podcast. Peter. Anything that Austin Rivers can say, Draymond Green probably done it better. He probably has a badder bitch. He's probably fucked badder bitches. He
What
does
Austin Rivers is
better
saying.
than Austin Rivers.
What you're proving him right. What Austin Rivers was saying, Peter. Now answer this question: If it's game on the line, who are you giving the ball to? Draymond Green or Jordan Poole in a playoff game? Game on the line.
Honestly, I would, as ass as Draymond is, I would give it to Draymond just because he has the veteran experience, and I know that the nerves are not going to get to him as opposed to a Jordan Poole at that time.
Now, Asim, let me ask you this. If you had the final shot of a Game 7 win, are you giving it to Austin Rivers or are you giving it to Draymond Green?
Another one is Draymond.
I'm giving it to Austin Rivers.
You're smoking crack right now.
You're smoking. Look, do you not know how many points Draymond Green averages?
I've seen him score important shots in important games. That's what I
darn near single digits, brother.
And in important shots.
What about Rivers?
He don't shoot the ball.
But what about Rivers?
I'm pretty sure Austin Rivers had more than single digits in his.
But Draymond
is
still playing right now.
Yeah, he's still playing because
Rivers
he's
isn't.
still surrounded by Curry. That's what he was trying to prove. If Curry wasn't
hurt, and Draymond's still been there.
And when Curry was hurt, the talks were, is Draymond even going to be staying in there? The team doesn't do anything when he's there. He doesn't enhance a team in
game.
He
doesn't.
You
want to talk about him being a better scorer than all.
Wait, who you said?
Austin Rivers. His career stat 8.5 points per game. You're gonna let that take the last shot. Think about what you're saying.
What's his best year?
His best year, he averaged 15 points a game.
And low key, Draymond is actually kind of clutch when the playoffs are going too.
Yeah, he is.
Especially in 2019.
But we're talking about Draymond or Iguodala, Curry, Clay.
No, Iguodala. I'll go Iguodala. I'll go Curry, obviously.
That's what he's saying on his team, on the same team, on that
starting
lineup.
Los is saying is that Austin Rivers can't be talking anything because he isn't even to the level of Draymond Green. That's what he's trying to say.
Yes.
But
at least
should
Draymond Green produce something to the team. It doesn't.
You could say he produced it to the team, but Austin Rivers is trying to say that the team was the coach, because Draymond was saying that the coach was holding him back. You know, the coach was holding him from his full potential.
Holding Jordan Poole?
No, holding Draymond Green. Steve Kerr is holding Draymond Green from his potential. Or was holding him back.
We'll find out next
because so Draymond Green was saying that
playing his role. He's playing his role.
Yeah, but but how do you play? How do you say you're basically biting the hand that fed you. You're like I got all these accolades and all this stuff. So it's the coach's fault that I wasn't top player or have any plays written up for me. That was the other thing. He was like, he had they ain't never had no plays written up for me, drawn up for me. And Austin Rivers was like, because you're not that option. You're not the guy on the team. They're never going to draw a play for you.
And they'll probably they draw it for Austin.
They're going to draw it for Curry. They're going to draw it for Clay. They're going to draw it for anyone else, everybody else on the team.
Austin Rivers on that Warriors team, Draymond will get a play drawn before him, and that's all I'm saying is I agree.
I guarantee you, Curry is going to draw a play for Rivers. Then.
I disagree there, and I agree with you that yes, Draymond benefited from being drafted onto the Warriors team at the perfect time with the perfect players.
Yeah, that's the whole conversation that was going on.
But what I'm saying is Austin Rivers still doesn't even deserve to have Draymond Green's mouth or name in his mouth in any facets of life. He should just be quiet and accept his L's.
Accept the L of him talking about what you did in college, in high school, and the NBA.
Yes, because at the end of the day, who is more successful at basketball? Who has made more money at basketball?
it's obviously Draymond Green.
And that's
but
it.
if somebody
Who
calling
has a better
you,
podcast than Draymond than each other?
that got nothing to do with that. He's talking
And
about
that's what I'm saying. He has nothing to do. All he's doing is poking a bear that can literally come at you in 18 different ways because he's done 18 different things better than you.
The problem is
the only thing he's gonna say is, "Well, yeah, you were a silver spoon baby."
The problem is we're allowing a bully to just come up and be like, I'm gonna just say whatever about somebody, I'm gonna just disrespect this person, and since I have more accolades, since I'm better than you, then you got nothing to say about me. That's literally what you're like.
In this situation, yes. In this situation, yes, because Austin Rivers has nothing to hang his hat on. The man doesn't. He's not even in the league anymore.
He defended himself for what he did in high school and what he did in college. He said he was in Duke for a year and got lottery picked. So he said his college career was better than Draymond Green's career. He said, Draymond, you had a really good college career because that was when he came at him. He said, "Oh, you peaked in high school." And he said he had all the awards in Austin Rivers had all the awards in high school, more awards than Draymond. And then when he went to college, he was in college for a year and got drafted after that, which Draymond did not happen with Draymond. So he had to disprove that, which what Draymond called him out on. And then when it came to the NBA, that was
he should have just accepted DL.
DL of what?
That Draymond is just better. That no matter what you say, yes, you could be better in high school. You could have been better at college. At the end of the day, Austin Rivers is not getting nothing retired for him. Duke isn't retiring a number for him. Duke isn't doing anything for Austin Rivers. He's not even going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame at Duke. But guess what? Draymond Green's going to get inducted in the Hall of Fame in the Naismith Hall of Fame. Whatever college he's going to go to, they're going to retire his number because Draymond Green was that big of an NBA player. His high school's probably retiring Draymond Green's number because he did that much in the NBA. He's going to get a job after he gets out of the NBA. Before, if you know what, Austin Rivers might even get fired for Draymond Green to get that job.
He's not getting fired, bro. Austin Rivers has his own stuff. He's good. He got nothing to worry about.
I guarantee you, if Austin Rivers had a job at Fox, ESPN, whatever the other network are, and Draymond Green purposely was like, you know what? I'm about to get this man fired. And he goes over to them and he's like, hey, yeah, fire Austin Rivers and I'll gladly work for your company. ESPN's handing Austin Rivers a pink slip and it's going to be all over. And then be like, well, Draymond Green is going to generate us more views. That's why we're going to give him more money than we did Austin Rivers, and we're going to send Austin Rivers packing. I'm not going to keep doing this one, bro. I'm sorry. I disagree.
You got to look at the videos. Just look at the videos.
Look at it because I don't want to hear anything Austin Rivers has to say.
No, I'm saying start with the order. The order of Draymond, Austin Rivers, Draymond, Austin Rivers. Start with that order.
Yeah, and I'm not going to
start with that, and then you'll see. You will see. That's all you'll see.
We spent an hour on basketball as well. We'll be quick on these next two topics.
And also in the comments, people that saw the video, give y'all take.
Yeah,
I'm gonna note it right there.
Give y'all takes.
Where we at?
Love to hear it, and let us know how much you don't care about Austin Rivers as well.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways. 2 more topics left, boys. Let's see if we can push these through. I know it's late for you guys out on the East Coast.
Hey, it is Thursday. It's Thursday now.
True, damn. MLB. So, give me your performers of the week. How's your fantasy teams doing? Just let's hear about it.
My fantasy team's doing pretty good. I'm up there. Got 273 points right now, blowing past Dom's team, doing just doing them dirty. I ain't gonna lie. It's me. You're right below me, Los, and then Nick is right above us. Woof, 293. Jesus.
Yeah, Nick's got a team. My team kind of punted today. We had a lot of negative points from a couple of outfielders, which is what you expect sometimes. Schmidt got me -2, Moniak got me -2, Abreu got me -1. But second base, outfielder, those are just some of the harder positions. And then shout out Lewis playing him. His team popped off today, had 141 points, closed it up. I'm only up 50 points on him, and he had a lot of big performances today. Nick Kurtz, Paul Skeens with 31, Brian Wu with 26, Zach Peter with 10. And this, he had a lot of his key players playing today. We'll see if they can keep it up. Shout out to the 141 points. Shout out Nick for his 293. He also had a lot of big games. His team's really, really good. I traded him TJ Rumfield. TJ Rumfield's really, really good for him. Been hot. He has CJ Abraham from the Washington Nationals playing really, really good for him. Number 2 in his position as well. He had 19 points today. Alec Burleson, Josh Naylor of the Mariners. Yeah, like he has a really good team. Shout out Bryce Harper for a seam. He's been on fire. He did not have a great game today. He was 0 for 4. He had a run at least. He had 9 points, but even before then, he's just been tearing it up. He had a 2 home run game, another home run game, sitting at 9 home runs. He's the 3rd leading scorer in our league. Shout out Bryce Harper.
It ain't gonna matter because I'm getting cooked. Yeah, my team is.
I just gave Rob a better catcher too to help beat you specifically.
Yeah, I'm getting cooked right now.
You're only down like 19 points.
I was up by like 40 yesterday, and he caught up.
Yeah, I know, but he has a dominant pitching lineup. I think tomorrow he has let me see. Tomorrow I think he has a big name pitching for him. You don't got to worry about Chris Sale anymore, though. Thankfully, I took that one away from him. Michael King is pitching for him. Not the biggest name, but still a good pitcher. The day after that, and this is why he was okay with trading me Chris Sale, because good luck Friday. Dylan Cease isn't really that good. He can pick it up, but he's not really that good. So he might get negative points, especially going up against the Angels. But Max Free, good luck. He's going to get some points.
Yep.
Jeff Luzardo, yeah, he might get some big points, especially going up against Colorado. So yeah, good luck. And then he doesn't have a terrible team. Like I just told you, now he's gonna have Dylan Dingler as his catcher, who is a Gold Glover. Jake Barr is a really good first baseman. Ozzy Albies is really good. He's got Max Muncy. Cody Bellinger can hit it out of the park, so he's got a decent team. Kyle Tucker from the Dodgers, another one that can hit him out of the park. Jake Berger, he's got a solid team. So your game is going to be really close.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that.
Yep. Hey, I'm making moves because I keep losing people. So I'll give myself a little pat on the back. I've been wheeling and dealing. I absolutely robbed one of my teammates. I got Andy Pajes of the Dodgers. He's the #1 outfielder, and I got him for a relief pitcher in Joan Doran, who has been hurt. So shout out me for that one. I'm surprised that he offered it, and I quickly snagged that one. So I got Andy Pajes. I got Chris Sale now. Fortunately, I did lose Tyler Glass now. He has a lower back spasm, so he's probably going to miss a week, which I'm okay. Get healthy because I really just want you guys for the big run. And after that, if you look at it, Peter, I'm going to have a pretty nasty rotation when everybody comes back in Crochet, Glass now, Sale, Schlittler, Gavin Williams, Shane McCallahan, Foster Griffin, Nick Martinez. Pretty rotation right there.
Yeah, I agree. For me, standout performances, from the AL, I got to say Aaron Judge. He got another home run today. The dude's been heating up. He's got the MLB lead in home runs now. He's got 15 so far. We'll see if tomorrow Murakami doesn't play tomorrow. We'll see if by the end of the week Murakami catches up with him, because it's been back and forth with him and Judge. On the NL, Matt Olson has just been balling out. What a year he's having. He's got 13 homers. He's got the most RBIs with 33. He's got a 300 and something batting average. He's doing really, really good this year. Shout out to him. He's been very impressive.
Killing
for sure. Yeah. Then on the pitching side, of course, Cam Schlittler from the Yankees. He's been looking really good. Low key's looking like one of the Cy Young contenders out there for the year. Chris Sale for the Braves as well, been pitching really well. Jose Soriano, he got lit up his last game, but before that he was lights out. And then Ohtani hasn't been too hot on the bat, but his pitching has been really good. He's got like the lowest ERA so far. It's 0.97. But unfortunately he has a 2-2 record right now, so he doesn't really have the strikeouts either that match up with it as well. But still having a good year nonetheless. And then shout out to the Yankees. They did lose today, but they were on a 6-game winning streak before that. So they lost today to the Rangers. Nathan Eovaldi just has our number. I don't understand. He faced us twice already, and he destroyed us. But
I was thinking about picking him up too, and I was like, against the Yankees, I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it again.
Nah, he's lit us up twice already, so he almost went all 9 innings.
Yeah, I should have picked him up too. I wonder who did.
Nobody is a free agent still.
Wow, yeah. Well, I mean, who does he play next? And on Monday, the Diamondbacks. We'll see. He's hot. He's hot and cold. So
yeah. Asim, anybody stand out to you?
Yeah, I'll say what's called Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Yeah, Bryce Harper. What's it? Vladimir
Guerrero.
Like y'all said, Matt Olson.
Fire.
Who else? Yeah, I'm gonna shout out to all my injuries. Shout out to all my injuries.
Shout out to all my
injuries.
Shout out.
Yeah, what's it?
Contreras.
Ryan Helsley, Brandon
Ryan
Woodruff. This is Logan Webb. Just in and out. Yeah, Joe Ryan was hurt for a little bit.
Hey, Peter.
Yes.
What's up, man? What's it gonna take to get Murakami?
I'm trying to see if Asim try to trade Vladdy over to me.
That's not happening. I'd rather keep Vlad for Murakami.
I could give you a good trade, man. Not just Murakami. I could give you some other people. You need them. You got injuries.
I mean, the injuries are just the pitchers. Just a couple pitchers and my catcher.
I got some pitchers.
I'd rather have a catcher.
Let's negotiate.
Catcher or a third baseman, because I'm tired of Clement.
Oh, I could give you some. I got catchers and I got third basemen. Murakami's a third baseman too.
Oh, I forgot. Oh no. Oh man.
We're gonna cook something. Later. Not today though. Not today.
Yeah, it's gonna go through the Gemini spin cycle.
We'll do it later. We'll talk about that more later.
Hey,
yeah.
If he fails to negotiate, man, just know I'm here and I'm ready.
No, we're done with you, Carlos. you are a trade banned. That's it. Just
I'm chilling. Look, I threw you a bone, all right, and you out here saying I'm banned. I literally threw you a bone. Originally, when we first talked about it and you brought up Bryce, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna trade Bryce. And I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Asim's team is desperate. He barely scratching points.
I was, but I was still 3-0.
Yeah, but you played those weeks.
No, I played you week 1. You claiming you're not a bum.
I had literally the most injured roster at that point.
A win is a win, brother.
If we look at your lineup outside of me week 1, who I'm still the highest scoring person, and the next time I play, I promise you I'm beating you by like 200 points.
It's not happening. My team will be fixed and retooled. And
you scored 525 points. You beat the 0-5 Fawad. You beat the 1-4 Roby, who literally doesn't even set his lineup after the first day. You beat Nick, or not Nick. You beat Lewis, who's 1-4, and then you finally lost when you played against one of the highest scoring teams and a Titan in Nick. And then you're in a close game with Rob, who's 1-4. Like
he's 2-3. He's 2-3.
Oh yeah, he's 2-3. Still, like if you look at it, your wins are only against people that are negative.
Not when I played you first game.
And that's the first game. If you look at our game that week, I had like 6 injuries that week.
I'm not counting my first loss because it was an asterisk behind it. Postponement, messed up.
That's not an excuse. You adjusted into that like I've been doing.
No, you can't adjust into that when the postponement is after the fact that the game's already started and you can't pick up
there's a lot
players.
of factors that go into it. You go on Twitter. You look at what they're saying about the game. If you see potential rain, you have to adapt.
I'm not a weatherman. All right. I ain't doing all that.
Sport, bro. Like me, I go into every morning when I'm at work and I'm on my lunch break. I'm looking at, all right, what's the weather looking like today? Is there a chance for postponement? There's a chance for postponement. I'm going to pick up another player just in case his game's postponed and I can plug him in.
Listen.
Then I look at what positions they're playing. You literally saw them complain in the group chat today about Doug Baldwin. He's not really doing that well anymore. I'll trade him. He's still a catcher. I was like, yeah, but I sent him the screenshot, but he's playing DH the last 3 games. No wonder he's not doing good because DH doesn't give you any defensive points. And then they just looked at me like I'm fucking weird. Like, no, just look at it. It takes 2 seconds to type MLB lineup on Twitter and see what the lineup is, or on MLB.com and just click on a team. People just
what time does the lineup come out?
It's different per game or per team, but
it is. You got East and West Coast and stuff. So
most of the time they're out before noon.
So before noon.
Most of the time they're out before noon. And you can look to see who's actually playing. Because like Vladdy, for example, there are games where like the other day you were like, wait, Vladdy played. It said he was out. He was out. He came in to pinch hit. Those are exceptions. And like he was out because they arrested him or because they were nursing a small injury for him, but he can still come in to pinch hit. You don't want those 2 points on your thing. You just don't. You'd rather have somebody there that has potential to get you 5, 6, 7 points because they're catching putouts or they're going 2 for 4, or 1 for 3, and all these putout stats. It's like the little things. Yeah. That's why, like Peter said, if you look at the highest scorers in the league, I am number 1. Nick is number 2. Peter's number 2. Nick is number 3. And it's a substantial margin between us 3 and the rest of the league.
Big margin.
I don't know. I feel like when I played Nick's team, I lost by 100, but it wouldn't. I don't think it would have been that far off. Even with I was still able to stay with him at least to the best of my ability.
To the best of your ability, yeah.
So yeah, I think I might need like a couple things to rework just so I can hit that next tier.
Me, Peter, and Nick are consistently the top 3 highest scorers in that league. And it's not we beat the dead horse to people all the time. It's for a reason. We look at our lineups, look at what positions we always have available to us. I didn't even play Rafi Devers today because I'm loaded at the position. And I'm still loaded at the position, and I threw you a bone and I gave you Bryce Harper.
I mean, we're both loaded at each other's, position. There's a perspective position.
At first base, let me look at your team. You got Bryce Harper.
Yeah, Vlad and Harper.
Yeah, you're not really loaded. You have 2 first basemen. I have 4.
No, I was talking about pitchers.
Oh,
I had pitchers. You have first baseman.
But pitchers only play once a week, and that's what I was explaining to Rob today. Is like, yes, like Chris Sale's a great pitcher. He's an ace. He's getting you 28 points a game right now, but he might not do that every single game because sometimes they're going to play teams like the Dodgers or the Yankees that are just extremely, extremely hot. Especially when they're hot, they're on. Secondly, they play once a week. You would rather have that first baseman that's getting you 10 points a day, 5 days out of the week. That's 50 points to 28 points. I'm okay taking the dip in production from my fielding because I'm still producing at a high level from my fielding. I need the pitching depth at the moment, especially now that I lost Crochet and I lost Glass now. Logan Gilbert's a liability right now. Like there's like little things that I'm doing. And if you look at Peter's team, his fielding is producing at an extremely high level. Pete Alonso, Pete Crow Armstrong, JT Real Mundo, a catcher. What is it? Joe, right? Jonathan Aranda, who he picked up from the waivers. And like his pitching isn't the best. I mean, he's been getting negative points. He's got Austin Wells on his bench. He's loaded at catcher. Like these are the key positions. Why? Because they catch so many outs, and those small points add up. And people in our group chat, they're looking at names.
I'm not looking at names. I'm looking at numbers.
One person really didn't want to trade me for Fernando Tatis because he's like, yeah, but we know that when Tatis gets hot, he's one of the best players in baseball. So how about I trade you Andy Pages instead? Andy Pages is the number one outfielder in baseball. Like,
yes, he is.
What?
It's different, bro. It's different with fantasy.
Yeah. But hey, we got one more topic left to talk about, guys. Me and the team can go back and forth. I know Peter would love to see it. Music is the last topic. Once again, we saved the Asim on Fent topic for last, so that way if Peter decides to shut his camera off and leave, it doesn't affect the whole podcast.
Wait, what?
I'll start off. Do we call this the Asim on Fent topic because you're going to bring up some crazy shit again?
Yeah.
So I'll start off. I did finally listen to the Isaiah Rashad album. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Had me vibing at work. And I listened to the Eladio Carrion album as well. Also really good. Really like the way that he makes and does his music. So that was really fun to listen to. I'm probably going to have those two on my rotation for the next couple of days, and I'll be able to give you guys a more accurate assessment of what I think on the next podcast, just because I was busy at work, so I got to listen to them, but I didn't get to listen to them the way I want to. I have duty on Sunday, so that's a day where I'll really be able to just have them on repeat, have them listening through nonstop. And you need more than one or two takes sometimes to give an accurate response to an album.
That's true.
Something else that I've been listening to, let's see, because I went to Vegas. That's another thing. Why I didn't get to see the UFC fights live. I was in Las Vegas, and we were having late nights and late mornings. It's Las Vegas,
Yep.
Let's see. I've been trying to listen to some stuff, but I randomly ran into this guy on Instagram. I sent you that thing today, Peter.
Yeah.
I sent it to you too, Asim, because it was in our group chat. He goes by CJ Hest. He's a producer / musician. I've been listening to some of his music from his link tree, and you can click on his Spotify and stuff. Very, very talented. A very talented guy. I actually want to see more work from him and see how far he can actually make it. So that's my one throwing in the dart right here. He goes by CJ the Saint on Instagram and on socials. So really, really good music. And then big artists this week, we were listening to a lot of Bad Bunny. All over the clubs. He's all over the clubs in Vegas, man. Bad Bunny plays and the clubs go wild. I re-listened to The Fall Off. I listened to Alfredo 2 again. Really, really like Alfredo too. So I always find myself listening to that one as well. And then my wife, she's a big fan of The Weeknd. So we were re-listening to The Weeknd's album. And again, Hurry Up Tomorrow just always goes back to how good of an album, how good of production that album has been. So that's really what I've been listening to this week. What else did I listen to? I think that was really it. So outside of that, I'm gonna give you guys the floor.
Yeah, for me, I listened to mostly just the two albums that dropped this week, Eladio Carrion and Isaiah Rashad. Isaiah Rashad's, I'll be quick with both of these. I thought the Isaiah Rashad project was very solid. I thought it was good. Only one song on there I don't think I liked a lot, which was, I'm gonna tell you right now because Asim probably gonna think I'm crazy for it, but
like, what?
It's my truth. Happy Hour. Happy Hour is my least favorite song. Happy Hour is my least favorite song. Did not like it. Did not like it. Did not like it. It's not on my playlist. But all the other ones were very good. I liked the Dominic Fike song. I thought that was very good. And I did like the SZA song. I thought that was very good as well. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it like a 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Not his best, but definitely not his worst. Not his best, but not his worst. Eladio Carrion, I thought his project, his new project, which goes by Corsa, I thought it was really good. That one I thought was really good. Production was really well done. It was different. It felt like a little outside the box. Eladio with his punchlines and his flows, top notch again. Him and Mike Towers work really well together. The Mora song was really good as well. I really enjoyed it. I thought that this album was really good. This was, to me, the better album. I would give this probably like I'm trying to think. Do I go to 9 or no? I'm gonna go a 9. I did enjoy it a lot. I could see this replaying a lot. And I think him is just a really good, really, really good artist. He does this thing. The punchlines are so good. The beat selection is so good. His flows are so good. His features are so good. Everything just works so well for him. So I think, to me, he had the project of the week. I do think both of these projects could be in my top 10s by the end of the year. But obviously we still got time for that.
Before you go, Asim, I did want to just say, Boy in Red was the SZA song. I actually really enjoyed that song. I think I played it 2 or 3 times. That was really, really good.
Yeah, really good.
Floor is yours, Asim, and try not to go on the fence, please.
Oh my gosh. And I listened to It's Been Awful. It is not awful.
No,
it's not an awful album. I am happy to hear, some more Isaiah Rashad. Yeah, it just every time he drops something, it's just happy to hear from him, to hear new music from him. Just the body of work, you could tell that he's put some time into it, he's put some effort into it. I get a lot of Sylvia Demo vibes. It's not like the House is Burning. The House is Burning is more like real upbeat, real like more trap, more like southern trap type of feel. This one is it's more mellow. Most of the beats are more mellow. And I think this album is kind of more mature, a more mature Isaiah Rashad. We get to see, just the progression of his life, how he thinks about certain things, what's going on in his mind, what's going on in his life, with his family, with himself, his addictions and traumas and all that stuff that just culminated to come in to here. And it's very, it's very cohesive. It's 16 tracks, but it just all flows together real well. And it is good. Like there's no other other way to say it. Is good. The whole track list, the features, they just everything just fits well, and it works. And I'm happy to listen to it, re-listen to it. Dig deeper in the album, kind of go through the lyrics and stuff. But I enjoyed it. The song, I don't know, the song I probably like the most so far for off of one listen, it's definitely 719 Freestyle.
Yeah, that was good too.
Yeah, 719 Freestyle is just, I don't know, the way he just be flowing sometimes is he has that energy. It's like that was the track that gives you the that full Isaiah Rashad. Like, I would love to see it live.
I thought Scared to Look Down was good too. It was really good.
I see Scared to Look Down. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scared to Look Down is good. Yeah. Yeah, he's just
Cameras a lot too.
You said which one?
Cameras, yeah, with Dominic Fike. Yeah, I thought.
Oh yeah. I like the feature, the chorus. Yeah, it's good. It's 100%. It's good. Like, definitely gonna go back to it. I feel like it's, I don't know, just I like Isaiah Rashad, and all the albums that he came out with. I just I play back over the years, and I enjoy them all, and this one's gonna be the same.
You've been listening to anything else?
I've been listening to some beefs. I have been listening to. I listened to looking at some videos on YouTube. I saw Riff Raff is the boy
freestyle, the freestyle.
Yeah, the Riff Raff freestyle.
I did hear good things about it. I'm not gonna go off on that one. I did hear good things about it.
Your classic Riff Raff right there. Just no pre-written, it's just off the dome for real. Who else? I know I did not listen to
it. Sorry, real quick. Yep. Rageful commented on our stream. So who's got an album out? Isaiah Rashad dropped an album. That's who we were just talking about. And Eladio Carrion has an album out. That's who Peter and I were talking about as well.
Yep.
That's my friend. Joining the stream.
Shout out Team's friend.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting.
Oh, Dante. Who was I talking about? I was looking at this the JPEGMafia and Earl Sweatshirt beef. Yeah.
I looked in with real quick, but it's not that. It's not.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's nothing like nothing real crazy, but it just brought up the waves of JPEGMafia. Well, have y'all listened to JPEGMafia?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all listen to?
I've heard. Yeah. I've heard songs of his. He did a collab album with Danny Brown, Scaring the Hoes.
Yeah, Scaring the Hoes. I thoroughly enjoyed that album. Like really enjoyed that. And really like this the music that he makes, like to the beats.
Los won't like him. Los won't like. He's too experimental. Los won't like him. He's not everybody's cup of tea for real. Like, I like some songs of his, but I don't know. Peggy's an eclectic taste, I will say.
Noted.
Yeah,
but I will still check it out.
It's very eclectic.
100% still check it out.
Is he more like Tyler? Like, because if he's on that type of a level,
yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes. You don't listen to the team. Yes, he is.
No,
yes, he is.
No,
yes, he is.
No,
yes,
no,
he is.
Not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
Yes,
not.
he is.
Tyler has way more range as far as lyrics and bars and ability to rap. Tyler has like a certain style to him now.
He's
Like
just like
with
that
these
Odd Future sound. He's just like that Odd Future sound. He's just like it.
what
Just
like
like
old
he
Tyler?
would he would fit so well in Odd Future. He's just like him.
No, I don't think so, bro.
Yes, he does.
If you listen to what Danny Brown, yeah, Danny
He
Brown is
sound like
probably
he sound like a little bit of a better version of Damo Genesis for real, for real. Him and Damo Genesis are very similar.
I
Their
guess.
style.
I guess.
So if you
I'm
don't like
talking.
Odd Future, then you ain't gonna like him.
No,
And
I'm
he's
talking
very
about
experimental. Like
production.
he does his own production, and he'll sample like his sample tag is the edge, the cunnilingus beginning. The you think you know me. Like he uses that as his tag, and he samples a lot of weird stuff. Like
He
if you
does.
ever heard of a band, like I don't think you've heard of this band. Maybe Asim, because Asim listens to a lot of weird stuff. There was a band called Clipping that they were an experimental rap group that now the not now, but the lead singer of that was in Alexander Hamilton, the Hamilton play. David Diggs, that's him. And he's a really good rapper, but he was very experimental with his production too, with the guy that was producing for him. He's very much similar to that. And same thing with like Def Grips. If you ever heard of Def Grips,
Yeah, Def Grips. There you go.
they're like a rock
Def
rap.
Grips.
They're a rock rap mix, but it's like it's
Not
very
even like grunge or
experimental.
anything.
It's
Yeah.
very experimental. It's very experimental.
Yeah, it's like Def
It's
Grips.
not gonna
There you
appeal to everybody for real, for real. Like I don't think you'll like it, Los. For
No,
real.
I think
don't think
JPEG Mafia appeals a little bit easier because of just
I don't
like,
think so.
because
he's
he uses
experimental. He literally is. He says it himself.
the-
His album is called experimental rap. He
I know
says,
the
he's basically saying that like, oh, I've taken that genre and I've made it mine.
I'm talking more about like just the style of rap, like the flow, the lyrics is
The
that
lyrics
part
are,
is not
the
is not
lyrics are
experimental.
wonky and just like Tyler
Yeah.
the Creator. They're very much
It's-
just like that.
It's not experimental in that aspect, and it's kind of basic. It's like
But he's
I'm gonna get this
wonky,
crazy
too.
beat and do the Migos flow on this crazy beat.
Yeah,
like
but then
this
he says
weird-
wonky stuff on it. Just like I
Yeah,
said,
he'll
just
say
like
he'll
Odd
say some
Future.
wild stuff, but he'll just do it for just shock value. I'm gonna say this wild and crazy thing.
Just like what Odd Future did. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying. Like Los don't like Tyler. He's not really a big fan of like that Odd Future sound. Maybe he's like okay with Earl, but like
hey,
Earl's-
we can do this. He just dropped the song 16 minutes ago. JPEG just dropped the video 17 minutes ago.
Nah, we're not listening. I'm
Brandon.
not listening to that right now.
I listen to it, and literally in the background is like some.
I need
What is it?
I
It sounds like an orchestra in the
I
background.
need more brain cells right now. I feel like I'm like right now it's like, what is it? Almost 1 a.m. Yeah, I ain't gonna listen to that right now. I'll listen to it tomorrow though. I want to listen to his album because I don't mind JPEG Mafia. I think
Yeah,
that
JPEG Mafia is good.
he's good. He's not a bad artist. But the thing is that you have to recognize he is an eclectic taste. Not everybody is going to like him. And I just know certain people like Alos, AP, they not gonna like him. John, on the other hand, John, I think will like him, but John likes to listen to weird stuff, and he'll listen to like you know, like not everybody's gonna listen to the Andre 3000 flute project and stuff.
That's fair.
Go and
Why-
listen to this man.
Why is
listen
that
to
the
a flute.
go-to? Why is that the go-to of just like the most abstract of the
It's just the
abstract?
truth. It's the truth. Or like me, for example, like I listened to the Alchemist solo album. Did you listen?
Yeah.
Did you guys
Yes, I
listen
did.
to it?
Yes, I did.
Nope.
See, like Lowe's didn't listen to it. Like Alchemist is a fantastic producer,
Yeah,
but as a rapper, he's
he could rap.
he's not really a rapper though. What is he saying? Basic stuff. He's literally like,
I don't
I'm
know.
riding the Lamborghini with a bag of money.
But
This,
it's
this,
just-
and
it's-
that, and
it's just-
I got a girl, and I got a couple of honeys. Da da da. You know, it's
I don't-
basic.
it
but
just it's just like the way he like does it. It's just
It's the same thing
it
with
just
that, Los.
fits.
JPEGMafia is gonna tell you some weird stuff. You're gonna hear
Yeah.
a weird beat that you're just like, what in the world is happening in this beat? But he flows on it. He's not a bad rapper or nothing like that. But it's just I could see people listening to like a couple minutes of him and being like, I'm turning this off. This is I don't like this.
I'll
Same
say
thing with
that
Def Grips.
very-
I
I'm
gave
Yeah,
Def
Def
Grips
Grips is
I gave
is
Def
more.
Grips a go, and I can tell you right now, 85% of the people that listen to hip hop are not gonna like
Yeah.
Death Grips.
Def
They
Grips
are
leans more
they're
towards the
literally
rock.
metal, like hardcore
Yeah.
death metal rock rap music. He's yelling the whole time and stuff.
Mhm.
JPEGMafia not like that, but he has a couple of songs that can
Yeah,
veer
he
that
could
way
do that,
because
yeah.
he'll go all over. He's like, he's everywhere.
I'll say that I'm very picky with my music.
Start.
You ain't
all
gonna
right,
like him,
all right.
trust me. You can
If
give
you
him a try. but
Start with
you ain't gonna like him.
start with if you're playing like one song, kind of my replay song from JPEGMafia is Bald. You could just start with like the Bald remix with Denzel Curry.
We'll
So
take Peter's word on this one, man. I'm
start
sorry.
the Bald,
I would
or
go
you
with,
could go like All My Heroes Are Dead or whatever. What was it? All My Heroes Are.
Hold on, let me see if I can listen.
I'll make a solid deal with you, okay? And we'll note this for the podcast the same, right? I will listen to whatever album you throw at me, okay?
Okay.
Once you reach chapter 555 in the
What
One
kind
Piece.
of what kind of thing is that? That's
Is-
like that's so much. That's
It's
ridiculous.
not. It's really not.
It's a lot.
I would listen to Thug Tears by him. That's on an old project of him. To me, that's one of my favorite songs from JPEGMafia. It's from 2018. I would listen to that. If you don't like it, then don't
Thug
even
Tears?
give it a go.
How about
Like,
Hazard
for real,
Duty
for real.
Pay?
Don't even give it a go at that point. Like, for real. Just listen to Thug Tears, and then you let us know what you think of it later, like another day. And then if you don't like
Oh.
it, just don't even take another chance at him. For real,
Yeah,
for real. Don't
Thug
waste
Tears
your
is
time.
good.
I like Thug Tears. I
Put it
think
on
it's
right
good.
now. I'm
Thug
gonna
Tears is
see
good.
what I feel right now while you guys go in. But
There
the
you
same
go.
that's the deal that I'll make with you. All right. Why 550? Because it's not even half of the
If I-
manga. And if you can get to that point, I know you'll be hooked.
What, you mean chapter 550 or
Chapter
like
550.
book 550?
Chapter 550.
Okay.
That means that you would have read Marineford, and exactly right after Marineford, which is what I tell everybody, you will be hooked by that.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, I guess you could start with what's not even the song. You gotta listen to an album.
I had to stop this right now, by the way, guys. He's
I
just
told you.
that's not working out right
If
now.
I gotta listen to a book, if I gotta read a whole 2 arcs, then you can get through which one? Either Scaring the Hoes or since you got Danny Brown in there.
It just sounds like he's yelling at the mic. Like, what am I listening to right now?
It's just All My Heroes Are Cornballs. That was the other one. Yeah, that was the one that.
So you get to chapter 550, you finish Marineford, you see the epicness of Whitebeard. I'll listen to anything you throw at me.
Okay. All right.
Brother, you
I
only
will
got
open up. I'll
you
open
only-
up the
you
Kindle.
can literally put a YouTube fucking thing on and read and fucking have YouTube tell you exactly what's happening, and then just read Marineford. Impel down, Marineford, you'll be hooked. You'll be hooked. Absolutely. You might even fucking fall in love with what's it called? Alabasta with Crocodile.
Okay.
That's Death Grips.
No.
So we don't get copyrighted. It was very quick. That shit's it's definitely not for everybody. I won't steer you wrong, Los. I know everybody's
Oh,
musical liking. I know you won't like these people.
bro, I listened to Rod Wave. Like I knew I wasn't gonna like that.
Oh no.
Hey, you should listen. Los, you know what song you could listen to that I think you'll like? The new Nav with Quavo song. It's called Mutt. I
Oh
thought it was really good.
yeah, I did hear that.
I do
That thing
like,
was dumping. That was dumping.
I did hear it.
I was dumping.
I did.
I do like that.
Nav is back in
I
his
too.
his trap bag now.
Now he dropped the album this year too, and I thought it was really good. Oh no, it was last year. My bad.
Yeah, last year.
I'll say I do like Nav, so I'll definitely give that a listen to.
Yeah, him and Quavo went off on that one.
It's just one last thing. I was what are your thoughts on the baby? Because I don't know.
Insignificant. I don't even know what you're about to ask me.
The one I don't know. Something about that song that he came out with. What's the name of it? It is Pop That Thing. I don't know, something about that. It was just like a summer anthem that he dropped.
Like I can
And
listen to the baby is just like I don't know. It gets tiring after a while.
I don't know. It was something about that. He's just like the comeback of the baby.
You got
I know nothing about the baby.
your boy even just commented. He said, "Boy hasn't been relevant since Bop." God, I agree with that.
I mean, this one,
right
Pop That Thing, has got 6.4
That
million
one right there
views
deserved the spot right there on the stream, bro. Hasn't been relevant since Bop.
since Bop. Go listen to Pop That Thing.
We ain't listening.
Trust me.
We not listening.
It's a banger.
Anything else, boys? Or are we good to close out?
Before we close out, I'm gonna give everybody we're gonna make this a series. I'm gonna give y'all abstract artists.
We call this a Simon Fent.
A Simon Fent series. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with
What is this segment you're calling?
A
Simon
Fent.
Abstract art.
Abstract.
And if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna give one underground artist everybody should give a chance.
Rageful commented again. He said, "I'll give you this." He bought back the
Jabberwockies. That's funny. LOL. How you bring back the Jabberwockies and you haven't even brought back your own career? That's crazy.
What do you mean? The man's doing fine.
I don't know what are you talking about. Anyways, since Asim's gonna do his like abstract stuff, I'm gonna just recommend a underground artist every time I can. So I'm gonna recommend, of course, So Camo, underground artist. Well, he's probably not underground now. I think he got signed by Atlantic or something.
Dang.
Did he get signed by Atlantic? Nah, he independent still. Good. Found out about him because of Jared McCain, and this dude is really good. He dropped his debut album a couple months ago. I listened to it. I thought it was really good. I never talked about it on the podcast, but yeah, So Camo. Be sure to give him a check, a listen. I'm sure you guys have heard one of his singles. It's probably "Keep Steady." This is his most famous one. I love So Camo because all he does is make 1 to 2 minute songs, and that's it. And it's next one. Boom, next one. Boom, next one. I love that. I like, don't give me 7-8 minute songs. I don't need to listen to 300 bars and running anymore. Just give me some quick and easy that I can listen to it, and that's it. You're out. So Camo. Los, I think you'll like So Camo. He's really good. He's a really good artist.
I've noted.
All right. This one's not the Simon Fent. This is something this be the Christian corner. I'm gonna go with 1K Few. If you ever heard of 1K Few. He is a Christian rapper, kind of from Atlanta. Big kind of like just Atlanta influence type of Christian artist, and he's got some heat on here. Worked with did a collab album with Lecrae. this one is a new album called Any Given Sunday. It's good. I 100% enjoyed it, so I recommend.
I love it.
And he worked with what you call it, Zaytoven as well. He has an album with Zaytoven.
Zaytoven.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like real big on the Atlanta sound, Atlanta area.
I'm gonna check that out for sure.
But hey guys, look, we've been at it for 3 hours. I'm gonna close it out with this like I normally do. You knew it was coming, Peter. You're not escaping it. Tell us. How far are you in anime?
I haven't watched any. I haven't watched anything. I've been too busy this week. But I'm off this weekend. So I'm gonna watch some this weekend.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you guys. I caught up and finished Invincible. I know.
Oh man,
I gotta catch up.
Yeah, I'm on like episode 4. I'm on like episode 4. No spoilers, but
no spoilers.
I want to. I know what happens, but I'm just gonna watch it for myself. I want to know what. I just want to see Thrag like for the first time.
All I'm gonna say is Thrag.
I know. All I see is the one punch that he like freaking vortex sucks Omni-Man in and knocks him off into space. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
he's the real deal.
Is everything the hype is about?
He said the cut is crisp, the mustache is pristine, and the power level is over 9,000.
Literally. But hey, thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully, Peter's a man of his word, catches up on some anime, gives us an update next week. Hopefully, Asim right here.
I will read One
Piece. I'll put your boy back on the pod one more time. Bang, bro.
Oh, look at that.
Prove me wrong for real. Listen.
Prove
he's that nigga. Thrag is something different, okay? But hey, thank you guys for watching. That's episode 23 from the boys. We out of here. Peace out, guys.
See you guys.
Peace.
Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Call me Casey and JoJo. Way that I stay on my podcast. I've been on ESPN all day. Only break that I take is to dodge cash. I don't stop with the beat, ain't no ball hog. Need a tag in this beat, no dog park. Got the crack in the screen, still log on. Now I'm back on my Dean, can't fall off. Yeah, top of the league, I was a hot topic. Over the feet, I'm on top of the green. So I'm copping supreme, me and the gang in this thing. Ain't no stopping the team, so you should be following me. I can see it all coming, I've been watching the stream. Put a call to my mom, put a call to the queen. Get a call from my job, say I'm on at 15, I'm gone. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. I've been thinking about the game. I've been thinking about the money and the fame. Got my fingers on the trigger and I'm aim. If they want it, then they get it in my lane. I've been thugging in my J's. I've been thugging in my Nikes. I've been ballin' all night. I've been rolling all night.